Good morning. So yesterday we played the Blackwell Unbound, which featured these characters right here. This is Lauren Blackwell, and this is Tony Malone. This is a great game, by the way. This is a very, very good series. I've really enjoyed it. I played and beat Legacy last week in one sitting, and I played and beat Unbound yesterday in one sitting. And really, the challenges are not too bad compared to some of the other games I've played, and they're very, very short games, which I really, really enjoy. I think I feel like really short, episodic type games, which I really, really like. But let's stop talking about it. Let's get right into it. I love starting these games right up from the beginning, just to have the beginning of the music, because it's so damn good. It's like really good music. These freaking point-and-click adventure games, man, they're so impressive with the music they choose. Listen to that shit. Although this is very Twin Peaksy. This is extremely Twin Peaksy. Yeah. New game. Upper East Side, huh?
Hello? Anybody there?
You really expecting an answer?
I was just checking.
Well, you checked. Now open the door and let's see what's in there.
No.
Joey, the door is locked.
Joey. Sorry,
yeah,
Joey Malone.
I can see that. Looks like it's up to me. Charming.
Well, what do you see?
Nothing. Yet. I'll see if there's a way to open that door. I should probably take a closer look before messing with it. Looks like a paperclip. Hey, Dollface, I got a present for you.
Joey, a paperclip just blew past my shoe.
It's all yours, darling.
What do I do with this?
Try opening the door with it.
Does that actually work?
Sure, why not?
It probably doesn't work.
I have no idea how to do this.
Just keep trying, darling. It's an old door. It shouldn't be any trouble.
It keeps slipping. This isn't going to work.
O ye of little faith.
No ghosts.
Not yet.
You think something's coming?
Not sure. I feel something. Might as well take a look around first.
Rose Angel is looking good in this game. That's all I gotta say.
There's nothing on there but dust. Relatives of yours, Joey?
Huh?
Hey, oh.
You know, the spooky sheet.
I don't get it.
Never mind. Relatives of...
Huh?
You...
I don't...
Never mind. I wonder how much a view like this costs. Probably worth millions, even if it is haunted. I'm not opening the... I wonder how... Probably...
Oh, shit.
Oh, Joey,
Yeah?
I think I found it.
Well, will you look at that?
What's he doing out there?
There's only one way to find out.
I am not climbing out onto the window ledge.
What are you, kidding? Leave the dangerous stuff to the dead guy. Alright, let's see what this spook has to say.
Yeah, I know the drill. I'll wait here.
I'm gonna guess he killed himself, but this game has a habit of swerving. This series, rather.
Hello.
Stay back. I mean it. I'll do it.
What are you doing out here?
I don't know. There's no place left for me to go.
There's gotta be a better place than this. Come on inside.
Don't come any closer. I swear I'll jump.
Jump? You're here to kill yourself?
Maybe. I don't know. I can't think of anything else to do.
Ghost on the ledge. There's a ghost on the ledge of an empty high-rise office. He's threatening to jump.
Hey, I'm Joey. What's your name?
Why should you care?
Does it matter?
You don't know me. You don't know anything about me.
I want to help you. Give me something to work with here.
You don't know me at all. Nobody knows me at all.
That's the idea.
I think this might be too little too late.
What do you mean?
I mean, you can't kill yourself. You're already dead.
What?
I said you're already dead.
That's sick. You're insane.
You got no legs,
Get
bro.
off my ledge.
Get off my ledge.
Hey, let's get out of this rain.
What rain?
This rain? Take a look around. It's pouring cats and dogs out here.
I don't feel any rain.
That's because... forget it. Look, I'll be back. Don't do anything...
That's right. I gotta
stupid.
remember to carry dialogue strings to turn.
Hello again.
Term.
What do you want?
Hey, I'm Joe. What's your... Does it...
You don't know.
Look, I'll be back. Don't do anything... Man, this is going to be awkward.
Why's that?
The guy's threatening to jump.
Jump?
Yeah.
Or how can he...
Yeah, it's an odd one.
Are we gonna have to convince him to jump to move on? That's weird.
I can't touch it. Just an old death.
I can't move the deck.
What about the sheet? There we go.
Looks like an... All I could find was a newspaper clipping. Looks like an obituary.
Obituary. Alan Riken of Riken Publishing and Supply was found dead yesterday afternoon. Witnesses saw Riken fall from a great height, landing on the sidewalk outside of his office building at 354 West 80th Street. Officers at the scene ruled the death a suicide. No kidding. Uh-huh. City Commissioner hopeful Alex Silva announced a home-based change yesterday after renovations of the new campaign headquarters at 354 West 80th failed to go as planned. This decision comes after months of difficulty. 3 construction contractors hired to do the renovations have all left the job without warning. None of the contractors could be breached for comment, but Silva's critics have joked that the campaign is jinxed before it's even begun. No. That's weird. Maybe I have to activate that later.
I'm gonna take another...
Okay.
Hello again.
What do you want?
Hey, are you Alan Riken? It's been a while. You might not remember.
No, I don't remember at all. Although, I've had a lot on my mind.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I thought you could use someone to talk to.
Did my wife put you up to this?
Wife? No. Just here for an old friend.
Okay. I'm not sure who you are, but you seem to know me. What do you want to talk about?
Alright.
Listen, Alan, concentrate and take a look around. Doesn't anything seem strange, out of place, or off-kilter?
No.
You don't remember falling?
Falling? No, of course not. I came out here and stayed. I haven't jumped yet.
Right. Never mind. Nice view, huh?
Is it? Yeah, I guess it is.
Makes you feel like you're king of the world.
I used to feel that way. Now, I'm not sure.
Surely things can't be all that bad.
Oh, surely they can. Do you know what it's like to lose everything? To have everything you loved and struggled for just vanish?
I know something about that.
Alan.
Then you know what I'm going through.
So what happened, Alan? What brought you to this?
A fire destroyed my entire stock. The resulting lawsuits bankrupted me.
That's no reason to kill yourself.
You don't understand. I spent my life building this
A
business.
fire?
When it happened,
You
I lost
dipshit. You didn't plan
everything.
for a fire?
Everyone deserted me. People I thought were friends. Even Sandra,
Sandra,
my wife.
the world's full of pretty broads, Alan. You shouldn't get all weepy over just one.
Come on. Look at me. I'm pushing 50, overweight, and not to mention broke. What woman would want me?
You know, you're right. I can't think of any woman who would be attracted to you.
You really think so?
Sorry, pal, that's the way I see it.
Whoa.
I always thought that.
Dark.
But to hear someone else say it hits very close to home.
He's a failure as a businessman. Jeez.
So you ran your business into the ground.
Well, yeah, I guess.
And I thought you were a businessman.
I am a businessman.
Not anymore, you're not.
No, I'm not.
You're just a little man with a big office and a view he doesn't deserve. And you're way too old and tired to start over.
Yeah, what's the point?
Where is your wife?
Jesus
She
Christ.
left. She won't even
I don't know
talk
why
to
I
me.
did that.
I
That
just
was
get
very
phone
cruel of
calls
me.
from her
I made
lawyer.
those choices.
I thought she'd stick by me. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Ah, man, this is cruel, even for me. One more blow to his ego and he's bound to go over the edge.
That's the
Do
idea.
I really want to save him this way? Hey, your wife's inside.
Really?
Yeah, she wants to talk to you.
I don't believe you.
Come on, now's your chance to win her back.
Well, all right.
There she is.
That's my wife? That's Sandra?
Wife?
Wife.
Sure, don't you recognize her?
It's hard to see clearly for some reason. Is that red hair?
She dyed it. Go on, talk to her.
Sandra? Is that really you?
Sure. Sure, it's me. I'm Sandra.
Why are you here, Sandra?
Well,
Jeez.
I love you, Alan. That's why I'm here.
You love me.
Sure.
After your pet lawyer took everything I had left.
Sure.
You expect me to trust you?
Sure.
Sandra, watch very carefully. I'm going to jump, and it'll be your fault.
Hey, wait. She was trying to be nice. Way to go.
I've never been a wife before.
Damn.
I'm gonna take...
Okay.
Hey.
Oh,
So your wife left you, huh?
yeah.
Figures.
What?
Look at yourself. Everyone knows that if a ship is sinking, you abandon it. I can't blame her for leaving. Anybody would.
That's completely true. I don't know what to do anymore.
Oh, I think you do.
I do?
You're looking right down at it.
You're right. You're so right. It's over. This is it.
Wow.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah.
I've been here before.
I'm sorry.
But it was an accident. I wasn't really going to jump. I was going to go back in.
It's too late now.
I slipped and fell. I didn't want to jump. I remember falling. Wishing I had a second chance.
You don't.
But maybe it's for the best. I didn't have much to live for anyway.
I'm sorry, pal.
So what now? I haunt this ledge forever?
No, I'm here to help you move on. Just come inside with me. Are you ready, Alan?
I guess. Let's get this over with.
Just take a hold of this.
All right.
All right.
Okay, do it. I can't help but think we could have handled that better.
Yeah, I think we could have. Maybe we should. Hold on. No, we're gonna do this over.
Not our.
We're gonna do this over. I think we can do that better.
Joey, the
Yeah, look. It's the door.
well,
Nothing. I'll see if. Looks like a. Hey, Dolph.
Joey,
It's.
what do
Try it.
does that?
Sure.
It's a door. The door is. I have.
Just. It's.
It can't work.
Oh,
No go.
Not-
You
not sure. Might as well.
looks like the worker either. I'm not. Oh, Joe.
Yeah.
I.
Well.
What? I.
What are you? Leave. All right.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm
All right, pal. Take a deep breath and relax.
relax. Relax? You think I can relax? If I could relax,
I don't. Why don't you tell?
don't come any closer. I swear I'll jump.
Jump.
You don't want
Here
to jump.
Kill yourself?
Maybe. I don't know. I can't think of anything else to do.
Hey, I'm Joe. What's your? Why she does it?
You don't know.
I.
You don't know.
Hey, let's get.
What ring?
Take a look. It's poor.
I don't.
That's be. Ah. I mean.
What?
I stat. You're.
Get off!
Look. Don't do. Man.
Why's
The guy.
jump? Well, how?
Yeah.
All I could find was a newspaper clipping. Looks like an. Relative.
Huh?
You know.
I don't.
Never mind. Looks like.
Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything in the room.
I can't believe I just picked that. Still, it's kind of cool.
It's cool.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Hello.
What?
Hey, are you Alan? It's been.
No.
I thought you. Did my wife just here?
Okay. I'm not. What are you?
Listen, Const doesn't out of. You don't.
I can't. I haven't.
Right. Nice view, huh?
Is it? Yeah.
Makes-
Are you now?
Surely things.
You have.
I know something.
Then you.
So what happened, Alan? What brought?
A fire destroyed.
That's not.
I went.
Sandra.
My.
Hey, Alan, don't.
All right.
What?
You don't get wet.
There's nothing to get wet.
Yeah, I see that.
Just as well, this suit is one of a kind. Not to interrupt, darling, but let's talk.
Yeah, let's
Sure,
these two
what's
talk.
up?
It's a long way down from here. If you want to jelly up the pavement, this is a good place to make sure it's done right.
That's kind of tasteless.
Just saying. Hey, why don't you try snooping around?
You think there's a clue here?
There's gotta be something. If we knew more about the guy, we might be able to save him.
Have you tried talking to him?
It's like running into a brick wall.
Well, if anyone's an expert on going through a brick wall, it's you.
Huh?
You know, being a ghost and all.
Oh, cute. You just gonna stand there? Do something productive, why don't you?
I'm doing the best I can. What else can I do?
Investigate, move stuff around. I gotta think of it. Well,
Yeah,
So Rose is not done. Sounds
there's nothing
like.
on. I guess the weather is appropriate. If there was ever a perfect day for a ghost, This is it. The view from here is incredible. Whoever owned this place must have done very well.
Yeah.
I don't think he... I can't believe... Hey, think we're...
Not yet, dear. Let's poke around.
Yeah. I agree. I do agree.
There's nothing else in...
I don't think I missed anything in this room. I don't think there's anything else that can help me,
Not that.
why not?
Not. I'm gonna take another crack at.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh,
The world's full of pretty broads, Alan. You shouldn't get all weepy over just one.
come on. Look at me. I'm pushing 50, overweight, and not to mention broke. What
Broke.
woman would want me?
Hey, you like redheads?
Huh?
It's a simple question. Do you like redheads?
Sure, I guess.
Great, I've got a girl who's perfect for you.
You do?
Sure, she's
That's cute.
inside. Want to meet her?
Is this a trick?
Of course not.
Okay.
Definitely a trick. You rube.
There she is. Go on, introduce yourself.
She's kind of young for me, isn't she?
Don't let that stop you.
What are you doing?
Shh. Go on, Tiger. She's waiting.
So, you've been asking about me.
That's not true.
Sure.
Really? Why?
Well,
I don't think so.
you seem like a nice guy.
A nice guy.
Sure.
Let me tell you something, lady. Women don't like nice guys. What's your angle? You're not interested in me.
Wait,
I'm wasting my time. Thanks for...
Hey, she was trying.
did you just try to set me up?
Just.
I'm not...
You don't have to go all the way.
Not seducing a
N-O
ghost.
spells no.
Alright. We definitely could have done that better.
I'm gonna take another.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, there's some venture capitalist inside. Wants to talk to you about starting another business.
Really? Someone wants to start a business with me.
That's what she said. Why don't you come inside and talk to her?
Well, okay.
There's your investor. She's heard about your old business and wants to join forces.
Is that right?
You bet.
This isn't some kind of gag?
Of course not. She's loaded. Go on, talk to the lady.
So, what's the story? You really want to invest in a bankrupt publishing supply company?
Of course.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Why?
Well, actually, I just wanted to see if you
What?
do business. You're the joke.
You're right.
Wow.
Hey, you gonna let her talk?
Huh?
Stand up for yourself, man.
Interesting.
Stand up for myself?
You gonna let people push you around all your life?
You're right. You're right.
Let her have it.
Hey, lady, you don't know anything.
Nice.
I built this business from scratch. I clawed and wheeled and dealed all the way to the top. You see this office?
I'm sorry I clicked through
See
that. I thought I was
view?
failing.
Look me in the eye and tell me I don't deserve it. I've worked all my life to be the best. Okay, I had one big setback. Maybe I thought it was over, but it's not. I got this far once, I'll do it again. You can take your money and shove it where the sun don't shine. I don't need you. Get out of here.
Bravo.
That felt good.
Quite a rush, huh?
I feel like I can do anything. Like I've got a second chance. First thing I'm going to do is buy back this office.
Well,
Yeah, about that?
I made some mistakes before. I won't make them again. I might have fallen once, but... Wait. I fell, didn't I? I remember now.
I'm sorry.
You're not really looking to invest, are you?
No, I'm not.
I went out onto the ledge, and I slipped. I don't know why I went out there, but I wasn't going to jump. I was confused. For some reason, it seemed like the right thing to do. Stupid. Stupid. What a stupid way to die.
Hey, what happened to that can-do attitude of yours?
It makes no difference now, does it?
Maybe not to anyone else, but it does to you.
Maybe you're right. So what do I do now?
oh, his big old gut. Blit, blit.
Just take a hold of this. Okay, do it.
Awesome. Hell yeah. Oh man, it's so hot. I could have listened to that the rest of the
Another
day, so
day,
I don't know why
another
we skipped
satisfied
that.
spook. I'd call this day done, wouldn't you?
Yeah, although,
What?
isn't there something we're supposed to do tonight?
I don't think so.
I feel like we're forgetting something.
I'd ignore that feeling if I were you.
Forgetful Rosa. I have a nagging feeling I'm supposed to be doing something. I usually write stuff down, like this down. Where would I have written it?
I have no. I rare.
Email. From Rel Day Books. Dear Rosangela Blackwell, thank you for submitting your rough draft of The Devil and the Deacon. To our editor, unfortunately, we are not looking for new ghost stories at this time. We wish you the best in the near future. Elizabeth Shire, L. Day Books. Dear Melissa Blackwell, I wanted to touch base with you and see if everything was alright with you and yours. My door is always still open if you ever feel the need to chat. All the best, Dr. Donald Quentin. Contact Tomo. Please be aware that a stay-away policy has been put into effect against you by a Kelly Hawthorne. Should you harass her further, we will be forced to get the police involved. Yuna Lee. I don't know who you are, but my daughter Susan insists that I contact you. She is home and resting and appears to be doing fine. Please stay away from us. Susan lost her two best friends in nearly her life, and her mental health is fragile. We reviewed your submission, The Devil and the Deacon. Unfortunately, novels of this sort are not what we are looking for. If you have anything else to share, please contact us. Hmm. Oh, she started her own website, sort of. Not really. Google. What was it? Interesting. Bellevue. I guess I don't really have enough clues yet. Okay.
"12 Steps to Getting Your First Novel Published, Parts 1 and 2. I never could get past step number 4. I don't know why I even bother keeping that. Remote controls don't work when Joey is around. I picked this up at a tag sale years ago. Some people think lava lamps are tacky, but I think they're cool.
I agree. I totally agree with you. It sounds like I just got a new follower, but I think I must have missed it. Hold on. Ooh. Well, thank you for following. I got the audio, but I didn't get the visual. We can force that. Hold on. I'm sorry. Watch this. Watch this. Watch me, watch me, watch me. This music is so good. Like I said, I could listen to this all day. There it is. Totally. Thank you for following me. I do appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. See, I knew we'd get there eventually. Not much you can interact with, it seems.
It's fine where it is. It's an African ghost drum. It's supposed to keep ghosts away when you play it. It doesn't work. Yeah, it's fake, but you can hardly tell. I've had this picture since I was a baby. I don't want to ruin it. I've had this picture since I was a baby. We almost look like a real family with Joey standing there.
Yeah,
The
it's
most
cute.
dysfunctional family in the country, but still. I look scared out of my mind. Maybe I could sense Joey, even then. If so, I had a good reason to be scared. Auntie Lauren and me, on the Brooklyn Bridge. I don't remember anything about that day. I barely remember Auntie. All my life, I wanted to know more about her. I never imagined that she was a medium.
Sorry about that. You can hear my cat being an asshole.
I sold all of my books to a used bookstore last month. Didn't take long for the shelf to fill up again. My bedroom door, or as I like to... I'm too edgy to sleep now. What am I forgetting? Let's talk, Joey.
What could it possibly be?
Yep, a little bit of Tien Shinhan is my my little gift there. When people host me, you get a little Yusuke Urameshi. Bit of Yu Yu Hakusho.
I know I'm forgetting something.
Well, maybe you should have written it down.
You know, I think I did.
Do you remember where?
No.
Well, there you go.
So what should we do now?
Do? Nothing. A ghost is saved, the day is done. Nothing else for us except to cool our heels and relax.
This is going to drive me crazy. What am I forgetting?
All your bills paid this month? Laundry done?
It's nothing like that. It's something important. So what...
Do? Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think I...
Wrote what down?
That thing I'm forgetting. If I wrote it down, you must have seen me do it.
You're always writing stuff down, sweetheart. When you start scribbling away, I just tune out.
I know I'm forgetting something important, like I'm supposed to do something or go somewhere. You sure you don't know what it is?
What am I, a calendar? Just forget it.
I know I'm...
What am I? Just for...
Alright.
That's all for...
Sure.
Find the pixel. There we go.
Those are fine where they are. Just a bunch of old articles I wrote for the Village Eye newspaper. I don't know why I kept them. I hated working there. I picked up that clock at a tag sale. 7 p.m. The Park Gallery with Nishanti. Oh, crap. What time is it? 7:15. Damn it. She's going to kill me.
Oh, man.
What's your problem?
The gallery opening. Don't you remember? She invited us to go.
Us.
All right, me. But you're still coming.
You really want to go to some stupid gallery?
We're going. I'm not flicking out on her again. It's not nice.
Fine. Whatever. Do what you like. It's not like I have a choice.
Yeah, I agree. Totally. The ending of that was really rushed. Totally agree. Don't have much time for the show after like the 4th arc or whatever it was. Yeah, I have them all on DVD. Right over the shoulder somewhere are all my anime DVDs.
I don't have time to sit around. You ready to go?
Hold your horses, will you? I'm coming.
That apartment belongs to Nishanti Sharma. She's nice, I guess.
Cool. My whole apartment building got
It's the
remodeled
trash
since the
room.
first game. Awesome.
I have no idea who lives there.
Well, let's find out.
I have no idea who...
Oh, cool.
A little lost, are we?
I have no idea where the Park Gallery is.
Oh, too bad. Looks like another night writing on the computer for you.
Maybe using the computer isn't a bad idea.
Google stuff. I never thought. There's a park gallery?
Here we go.
Perfect.
The Park Gallery. It's on 18th Street by 10th Avenue.
Let's go and get this over with.
Nishanti's not gonna kill me. She's a nice old lady.
I'm ready if you are.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I like the music, but I'm a bit ready to move away from the sex music. I don't need the sex jazz all the way through the movie.
Wow, I feel cultured already.
Shh!
Hi, are you here for the opening?
Yes.
Great! But I'm sorry, I think you came on the wrong night. The public opening's in 2 days. Tonight's a private showing.
Oh no, I'm with someone. Nishanti Sharma? Is she here?
Really? Let me check. Nish? Nish?
Yes?
Someone here says she knows you.
That must be Rosa. It's all right, Josie. She's with me.
Okay, thanks. Sorry about that. You know how it is.
Sure.
Anyway, I'm Josie Park, and this is the Park Gallery.
Man, she's clever. I bet she came up with that all by herself.
Go on in. Have fun. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Hi there. Josie Park, was it?
Yep, that's me. And you are?
Rosangela Blackwell.
Rosangela. What a neat name. Anyway, nice to meet you.
You have some interesting pieces here.
Yeah, interesting's the word.
You like them?
Sure.
Did you hear that, Claude?
Yeah.
He's convinced that nobody will understand his work.
She said she liked them, not that she understood them.
Oh, you. Pay no attention.
This is very, watch out for pottery, yeah. This is, very New York douchey art scene. I love it. This is exactly the image I have in my mind when I think of New York artery douchery. Especially this guy.
So, are you Josie Park, as in the Park Gallery?
Yep, this place is mine. We just opened. Well, technically we open in 2 days, but it's my gallery. If I say we're open, then poof, we're open.
Ooh, watch out. She's so sharp she might cut herself.
So, you're a friend of Nishanti's?
Oh, Nish? Isn't she marvelous? She comes to all the art events. That's how I know her.
So, you're the artist?
Yeah.
This is Claude Erdin, my discovery.
Some discovery. I've been painting on your street corner for 8 years.
Yes, and I've seen you improve. When I got the funding to open this gallery, I knew Claude would be my breakout artist. We're having the public opening in 2 days. You should come.
Don't count on it, lady.
Well, I'm going to look around some more.
Sure, have fun.
Oh, can I actually look at the art? Yeah.
I don't think Josie would like that. From a certain angle, it looks like a street corner. I don't think Josie would like...
I don't feel very comfortable chatting with these people. I know that feel. Yes, I do.
I don't think...
That's her number one opinion on art. She doesn't think Josie would like that.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
Don't worry about it. How'd you find the place?
The internet.
Oh, of course. I should really try using it one of these days.
Yeah, it's nice.
I know I've been kind of flaky lately.
Oh, don't worry about that. No need to stress on my account. Besides, you look exhausted. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
All right, if you say so.
So, who's your friend?
I'm sorry, that was rude of me. This is Monique Stallman. Monique, this is my neighbor Rosa, the one I was telling you about.
You were talking about me?
She was just telling me that she had a famous writer for a neighbor.
Famous? I'm hardly famous. I haven't had anything published yet.
She writes ghost stories, Monique.
Nish, please.
Go on, tell her.
It's hardly the time or place.
Oh, she must have a ghost. Finally, we have our mystery. Nice.
What's wrong?
Oh, Monique here has a fascinating ghost story to tell.
I wouldn't call it fascinating, per se.
Please, it sends shivers down my spine. Wait until you hear it. It's about Frank Lyons.
Frank Lyons. The actor?
Nish, please.
Sorry, Monique, just getting carried away.
I would like to hear the story, actually.
See? I told you.
Well, all right. But let's not talk about it here. Here's my card. If you want to talk, drop by my office tomorrow. We can discuss it in private.
Thanks. I'll drop by.
And visit her in the morning. Awesome. How are you doing?
So, how are you doing?
Oh, you know, same old thing. Practicing my flute, walking the dog, trying to get out more.
Yeah, I think you're
Although
right.
This weather
I think
isn't
you would have
making
that
it
feeling.
easy.
For sure.
Thanks for inviting me.
I'm glad you could make it. For a while, I was worried that I'd be here all by myself. But Monique was interesting company.
I think I'll browse around.
Sure, Rosa. Enjoy yourself.
Can I do anything with Joey? No, I don't think so.
Is there a window open? I thought I felt... Oh, never mind. Are you all right?
Fine, just to chill. I always get them when it rains.
Cool. So I can just walk around and blow on people. That's cute. Blowing this guy.
Do you feel a draft?
No? Why?
Must be under a vent.
That must be your heroin habit kicking in again. Better go get some of that heroin.
Ooh, you feel that?
Feel what?
The draft. I'll have to get the super to look into that.
Yeah, I don't think she can do much. Or he can do much.
I don't think Hi again.
Hi, Roseanne.
Well, I'm going to look...
Sure.
Hi again.
Hi,
Well,
Sure.
Oh, I can't talk to just Claude? That sucks.
I know that area. That's Astor Place.
Girl, love your nail, girl. What's the story of this game? So this is the third game in the Blackwell series. So in the first game, This character, Rosangela, was called to kind of her old town to pick up the ashes of her aunt who had died. And her aunt was a medium, and she was solving pretty much ghost stories with the aid of the other ghost that you just saw, Joey Malone. So contact with this ghost and being a medium is passed down through generations. So Rosangela is now kind of with Joey. So Joey acts as her guide, and what they do is they help ghosts move on to the next world. So in the first game, we actually helped someone move on to hell, which was pretty cool because we met Satan. That was kind of fun. In the second game, it was actually a flashback, so we played the entire game as Lauren, her aunt. And that was a really cool game. That was even more sex jazz music, which wasn't too bad. And so this one is really a sequel to the first one, even though it's the third game out of 5. We're kind of I just started this game, so I'm not really sure what the main story is going to be. We just solved kind of the first intro ghost story. This guy was going to kill himself, but turns out he just slipped and fell off a ledge. No big deal. So we're going to find out what this Monique lady is going to have us solve, I suppose. Yeah. And that's the story. It's basic point and click. Usually, in the first 2 games, you can select things in your notes and put them together to see if they relate. It kind of works like LA Noire a little bit. But I don't seem to be able to do that in this game. Or maybe I just have to activate that further on down the road. I'm not really sure. Naturally enough, Rosangela is the only one who can sense Joey. So it's not like there's a ghost walking around the party and nobody cares. And for the most part, he does most of the talking to the ghosts.
I don't float through random doors unless I have to.
Mm-hmm. Can I leave now? I don't want to be here anymore. I'm sick of you people. Nope, just having none of these stairs. Oh, there we go.
Rosa, you're not leaving now, are you?
I was thinking about it.
We were just about to get started on the wine. Why don't you join us?
Come on, let's get out of here.
Well, please stay. We hardly see enough of each other as it is.
This is the first time I've seen choices in this game. The first ghost story I solved, I actually screwed up and I failed. So I had to convince the ghost to kill himself again. And he was like, no, I didn't do this, I slipped. And actually, the guy said, oh, we could have done that better. So this is the first one I've seen with choices, which is interesting. I'm going to stay, because I like wine.
Wonderful.
I like wine.
Fantastic.
Come on, Josie. There's 5 of us here. That means it's a party. Pour more of that wine and let's get it started.
Oh, my head.
Ooh.
What happened? How did I get here?
Girl, I've never been that drunk.
That's how I get out of here.
I'm trying to hear what she's saying, what the voices are saying. I hear a flight of stair. That's all I hear. She comes. Weird. Really weird.
Is this how your generation treats the duty?
What? Who are you?
Someone who has been here far too long.
I don't understand.
This is new. I don't know who this
It does not
is.
matter. We will meet again soon. Continue your sleep. You will forget me when you wake up. Your time will come soon. I just pray that you are ready.
Wow. Okay.
Well, look who's up.
Ugh.
Enjoyed the free booze a little too much, huh?
Ugh.
Clear the cobwebs, kid. We've got work to do.
Yeah, I know.
Now, I have been so drunk I just woke up and decided to go the whole next day in the same clothes as before. I have done that. I'm gonna look her up, actually. Monique Stallman. No results. This is the shittiest Google ever. It's like Alta Vista. State of you.
Just a bunch of old. I don't.
I guess I could call her.
I have nobody to call. I rarely. Joey?
Uh-huh.
So what should we do now?
We might as well talk to that lady we met last night. You do remember her, don't you?
Yeah, Monique something. She had a ghost story to tell.
Who knows? It might lead somewhere.
Did I do anything stupid last night?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You're not going to tell me, are you?
And ruin the suspense? No way.
You think that Monique woman is on the level?
Who knows? Can't hurt to check her out.
See? It was a good thing we went to the gallery.
Hmm?
You didn't want to go, but we ended up getting a case.
Ended up getting hammered is more like it. Don't look so smug, kid. Things like this will happen all the time.
If I get more opportunities to get drunk, I'm probably gonna do it.
See?
Hmm?
You
Ended up don't things.
Okay. Sometimes if you circle back, you can get more stuff, but not always.
That's all for.
Sure.
Let's go.
Yeah, sure.
Nishanti isn't home.
Come in.
Was that a cat?
Hi, Monique?
Oh.
Oh, it is.
You're Nishanti's friend, aren't you? The writer?
Yeah, that's me.
I almost didn't recognize you standing upright.
Right. I don't usually drink that much.
Well, we all make mistakes.
Oh my god. Great, so now my character is known as the Drunk. Excellent. That's what I wanted.
Nice view from up here.
Please don't close the window. There's a reason why it's open.
Is it the cat?
I'm not floating out there unless I've got a reason.
There's a cat.
Besides, the view is much better in here.
Fair enough.
I saw a cat on the window ledge outside.
Oh, her? The company adopted her. She belonged to Frank.
So, what do you do here at CubeStar?
I'm the executive producer. In a nutshell, I make sure everything gets done, on time, and under budget.
She whips
That's
everyone into shape, huh? I
not-
like her.
It's not quite how executive producing works. You're usually kind of an executive producer, not the executive producer, but whatever.
So, you have a ghost story, is that right?
Oh, yes. It's really nothing. Kind of embarrassing, really.
Nishanti said it had to do with Frank Lyons.
Yes, it was all over the news. You know what happened.
I should have Googled him, damn it. I don't know
I know
the
he
story.
died, but that's all I know.
Yes, he's dead. I saw him die. He died while filming his last scene. It was tragic and all, but in the end, we had to finish the movie. We found a lookalike to complete the scene and then released it. That should have been the end of it. But the film was a smash hit.
Really? It was that good?
No, it wasn't. People only turned up because a man's death was attached to it. For years, we tried to create a moneymaker. And this is how we did it. Be careful what you wish for, Rosangela. That's all I'll say.
So what happened next?
Next, I hear him.
You hear him?
Over in Central Park, near the Gothic Bridge. It's where he died. I pass the area every morning when I go jogging. I can swear I hear him, calling me.
Really?
It's like he's, well, it's probably just my own guilty conscience. We profited from his death. There's no denying that. But what could we do? Give the money to charity? We have investors to pay back. Anyway, that's my ghost story. Take it or leave it.
I say we take it. We haven't been to the park in a while.
Whoever recorded her audio, they need a windscreen. Say it for his puzz. It's like state it. New location, cool. Today isn't the nicest day for a stroll in the park, but it's not exactly a social call. What else? It's a nice door. Nice, very nice ceiling.
I'm not stealing, Monique. This poster is for a film called Water Under the Bridge. It stars Frank Lyons. I'm not stealing. This poster stars.
They can't, whatever.
Thanks for the chat.
Sure.
Okay, guess I'm done here. I'm sure I'll have more for her later. Let me Google a couple of things real quick here. Frank Lyons, 26, suffered a fatal heart attack while on location at the Gothic Bridge in Central Park yesterday evening. He is best known for his many roles in several independently produced films. Lyons leaves behind no family. His last film, Water Under the Bridge, is due to be released this spring. A love drama starring the late Frank Lyons and Rebecca Chen. When dock worker Zach loses his girlfriend Yvonne to a wealthy rival, Zach goes to extreme lengths to win her back. The film is a worthy attempt by CubeStar Films, but it unfortunately cannot escape the by-the-numbers plot or the unfortunate tragedy of Lyons' real-life death. Okay. No new emails. Okay. That's all I have so far still.
Come on, let's get going.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go to the trash room.
There's nothing in here but trash bags.
Why did they animate that? They don't animate other shit she doesn't care about. Whoa.
What about me? What about me? Good enough.
Let's listen to this guy ramble for a little bit.
Damn it, where is that woman? What about me? What
Okay,
about
never
me?
mind.
Good enough.
Hi there.
I knew you'd come.
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
Huh? Oh, come on. That's not even close. Let's try it again. I knew you'd come.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna need a script from whatever movie he's working off of.
Are you Frank Lyons?
Oh, haha, very funny. Let's get back on track, huh? I knew you'd come.
Yeah, okay.
How did you know I'd come?
I know you, Vaughn. Perhaps too well.
Look, I just want to talk to you.
Are you sure that's right?
Yes, just for a few minutes.
No, I don't think that's right. Let's try again, shall we?
What are you talking about?
Oh, maybe
I
I
knew
won't
you'd
need a
come.
script. Maybe I can just guess.
You did?
Yes, I did. Wait. No, that's...
Oh, what's not?
Never mind. We can do it again. I knew you'd come.
How did you know I'd come?
I know you, Vaughn. Perhaps too well.
Yvonne. Who's Yvonne?
You are? Okay, no problem. We'll just start over. I knew you'd come.
How did you know I'd come?
I know you, Vaughn.
Listen, I have to tell you something.
Come on. The boat's going to leave any minute.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Look, I didn't write this, okay? Let's just work with what we're given, and then we'll laugh about it later. I knew you'd come.
Okay.
How did...
I know.
Listen.
Come on.
No. Listen to me. We have to talk.
What? Now I'm messed up. Let's start over, okay? I knew.
How...
I know.
Listen.
Come on.
Boat? What boat?
What boat? Come on. Let's just. I knew.
Why do you keep repeating yourself?
No. No, that's not right either.
What are you talking about?
Look, don't worry about it. We can do it again, right?
Do what again?
Okay, one more time. I knew you'd come.
Never mind.
Yeah. Damn it, where is that woman?
Let's see what Joey has to say to this guy.
Hello?
Oh, hey. You with the company?
Company?
Oh, I guess you're not. They told me to meet him out here. I guess they're late.
Are you Frank Lyons?
You recognize me?
Sure.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Hey, I live to please. Sort of.
You're so funny. Well, it looks like Monique's lead paid off. She told us that Frank Lyons died of a heart attack while filming his last scene.
So, we're on a movie set?
Yep, the film is called Water Under the Bridge.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, I'm probably not supposed to tell you that, but we're hardly Paramount Pictures or anything. Just don't tell anyone, okay?
Oh, lips are sealed. Are you sure this is a movie set?
Yeah?
Where are all the lights, equipment, cameras?
You know, I'm not sure. They should be on their way. I don't know what's keeping them.
Ghost logic. They always kind of fill in their own lies. Not lies, but, you know, they fill in the blanks. They make up their own stories to fit their denial about their death. It's a lot like, oh god, the Nicole Kidman, The Others. That kind of
So,
thing.
Frank, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just waiting to finish up. Just one scene to go and I'm done. Finally.
Done is the word, yeah. Never mind. Could you tell me the last thing you remember?
What do you mean? I've just been hanging out here.
And before that?
I was... Funny thing.
Yes?
The Minetta.
The Minetta.
The Minetta.
Yeah, I was there. I'm always there.
Frank's ghost mentioned a place called the Minetta.
What can you tell me about Monique?
Miss Stallman? She's a good lady. I just wonder where she is.
You expecting her?
Yeah. We can't start without the executive producer, can we? I could swear I
Yes,
saw
you
her
can.
run by a couple of times. But why wouldn't she stop?
Hey, have you ever been to the Park Gallery down in Soho?
No, sorry. I've never heard of it.
Just what is the Minetta?
Minetta?
Yeah, what is it?
The Minetta. I'm famous there, you know. You can always find a willing ear there, and some donations for the fund.
The fund? What fund?
What is he talking
Yes,
about?
they are very kind.
His eyes
Why
going
are
all
you
buggy.
talking like that?
Talking like what?
Like you... Oh, never mind.
He must be acting. I think that's what he's going for.
Listen, Frank, you seem like a swell guy, but I have to be honest. You're dead.
What?
I mean it. You've been haunting this area for months now.
Ha! Very funny. My career might have one foot in the grave, but it's not dead yet. My ship will come in. You'll see.
Well,
Sure. What about me?
what about
let me-
Frank?
Good. Oh, hey.
Just...
Minette.
Yeah,
The Min
the...
Yeah.
Why?
Talking...
Like you...
Okay, I just wanted to circle back just to be extra sure.
I don't think Monique is coming, Frank.
She usually comes to every shoot. I guess we can do it without her, but it'll just feel weird. Oh well.
Anything else you can tell me about Monique?
Not really. I just hope she gets here soon. We're so close to finishing this movie. I wonder what's keeping her.
So, tell me about yourself, Frank.
Oh, I'm just an actor. I just walk and talk the way they want me to.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be more to you than that.
I don't really need anything else. I'm not in the magazines, but I think I'm okay with that. I just want to finish what I start.
So, tell me about...
I don't really... I'm not in... I just want to...
Okay.
Well...
Sure. I knew you'd come. No.
Hi
I knew
again.
you'd come. I knew you'd...
How did you...
I know...
Listen.
Come on.
I've got to...
Need to study some more?
Okay. I'm going to look up the Minetta, and I'm going to talk to Monique about a couple of these things. Minetta Tavern. The Minetta is a tavern in the East Village. It's not too far from my place. Great, because I don't have an alcohol problem at all. Excellent. West Village Pubs, Minetta Tavern, serving the West Village for over 60 years. McDougal. Still no new mail. My website is still under construction. Cool.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's...
No, I still can't connect these ideas. That's too bad. That was a mechanic I really liked in the first two games. Yep.
Black and white pictures of old celebrities. I don't recognize any of them. I doubt the bartender would let me do that. Hi.
Afternoon. What can I get for you?
Jesus,
Oh
you're
no,
a scary man.
I'm not here to drink.
Not yet, anyway.
I was hoping you could answer some questions for me.
Really?
Burn.
Yeah, is that a problem?
No, it's just that this never happened to me before. You always see bartenders being questioned in the movies, but it never actually happens. You a detective?
Something like that.
Cool. How can I help?
What can you tell me about this place?
The Minetta? Been here forever. 60 or 70 years at least. I've only been here a few weeks myself, so I don't know much of the history.
Do you get paid in hair gel, bro?
Have you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, sorry.
I was wondering if you've seen Frank Lyons.
Frank Lyons, the actor? Didn't he die a few months ago?
Yeah, he did. I think he might have come here before he died.
Well, we get all sorts in here, but I don't think we've ever seen him.
Does a Monique Stallman ever come in here?
Never heard of her, sorry.
Are you sure you've never seen Frank Lyons come in here?
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
I think he's telling the truth.
What can you tell me about
The Minetta? 60... I've only...
There's nothing but empty tables back there.
Well, here I am at the Minetta. I really have nothing to show for it, though. Let's go talk to Monique.
Come in. Oh, hello. Again?
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
Sorry, no.
Tell me about Frank.
Frank? He was a solid actor. Not A-list material, but dependable. He could read his lines and hit his marks and look good on camera. He didn't demand much, and he was easy to work with. We set him up with an apartment nearby. That was all he needed. That reminds me, we still haven't moved his stuff out. I'll have to get on that.
Nice.
You really rented him an apartment. That's very generous.
Not really. The company owns it, and it's rent controlled. We couldn't pay him much, so it was the least we could do.
Can you give me the address?
Of Frank's old apartment? Why?
I just wanted to look around.
I ask again. Why?
Research.
You're very dedicated, but I'm afraid the answer is no. I'd like to give Frank some bit of dignity.
Oh, screw his damn dignity. Who gives a crap about that? He's dead.
What do you think of Josie Park's gallery?
Ugh, dreadful. Josie's a sweet woman, but her taste in art is somewhat questionable. Although it didn't drive me to drink, like some people.
Oh my god. How many times are you gonna throw that in my face? God. Get shit-faced at one party and that's all you are.
What else can you tell me about yourself?
Is it relevant?
Not really.
Then there you go.
Oh my god, I thought we were friends.
Are you sure you can't give me Frank's address? It would really help my research if I could look around.
Everything you need to know about Frank you can find on the internet. I don't feel comfortable having a stranger look through his things.
I can't... Whatever.
Are you sure it would...
Everything you need to know about Frank. I don't feel comfortable having a...
I don't think that was a hint. I think she was just being glib.
Anything else you can tell me about Frank?
Like I said, he was the dependable type. He was always willing to work with us, and he worked pretty cheap. I think he was waiting for his next break.
He got one all right.
Thanks for the...
Sure.
Okay, well... At least I know what I have to find next.
Oh, hi again.
Hi.
You got home okay? I think Nish had to half carry you out of here.
Was I that bad?
Well, originally I thought I had bought too much wine. It turns out I didn't have to worry, so thanks.
Sure. No problem.
Anyway, I have to go
I'm very
over some
happy I
stuff.
chose to
Feel
get
free
drunk.
to look around.
That was a great choice. Oh, look at that. A little bit of wine? Well, I don't mind if I do.
I don't think Josie would like that.
It's in her park. I'm sorry, it's in her gallery.
This is just the fire exit. If I need to leave, I'll go out the way I came in.
I guess there's not really a point to me being here. Rosa does not want to talk to Josie.
Hi, Yeah, hi.
I'm kinda swamped.
Oh, okay, great. Sweet.
So, how's everything going?
Oh, you know. Busy, busy. This is my first public opening. I want it to be just right.
Tell me about Claude.
Oh, I found him on the street. Literally. He made his living painting street scenes and selling them to tourists. But he's too much of a genius for that. Don't you think so?
Oh, yes, definitely.
See? I knew he was the right choice for this gallery.
How much do these paintings cost?
Oh, I can't reveal the prices until the public exhibit. But if you're interested in any of them, let me know. I'll discount it for you.
Oh, no thanks. I'm not really in the market for any art right now.
Translation, she can't afford it.
Oh, all right. But if you change your mind, let me know.
Do you know where Frank Lyons lived, by any chance?
I don't know. LA? That's where all the Hollywood people live.
Fair enough.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
No, sorry.
How well do you know Monique Stallman?
She's a nice lady, although I don't think she'll be back. She didn't seem to really appreciate Claude's work.
I'm sorry.
No worries. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Sorry about that, guys. Just checking one thing.
Do you know where Frank Lyons lived, by any chance?
I don't know.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons' death?
Spooky, isn't it? Imagine someone just dying of a heart attack right in front of you. Poor Monique must have been traumatized.
Yeah, traumatized all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
Do you know anything?
Yeah.
Thanks, Josie. I'd better get going.
Sure, Rosangela. I'll see you at the opening tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we're done with her for now. Guess I'll ask him where he lives.
What about me? What about me? Good enough.
Hello, Frank.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Frank, could you tell me where you live?
Sorry, but I hardly know you.
Aw, come on, you can trust me.
I really don't think so. Sorry.
I guess not.
Funny thing, I went to the Minetta. They never heard of you.
Why would they?
You said you went there all the time.
I've never heard of the place.
You told me you were famous there.
Famous?
Yeah, famous at the Minetta.
The Minetta? I go there all the time. It's like my second home.
But you just said...
Say, could you spare some money for the Joe Gould Fund?
Joe Gould Fund? What's that?
What's what?
The Joe Gould Fund.
I have no idea.
But you just... Oh, never mind.
Frank's ghost referred to something called the Joe Gould Fund. Who is Joe Gould?
Could you tell me what the Joe Gould Fund is?
Why, you want to donate a couple of dollars?
I would, if you could tell me what it was for.
For the upkeep and maintenance of Joe Goulds everywhere, of course.
Any Joe Gould in particular?
Who is Joe Gould?
You know what? Never mind. I'm getting a headache talking to you. Could you tell me...
Why, you want to donate?
I would.
For the
Any Joe...
Who?
You know what? I'm getting...
Alright.
Hey, Frank, could...
I
Anything else you can tell me?
Not really. We're so...
Just want to be sure. See you later.
See you around.
Sure. Bye.
As much as I'd like to.
Last shoot of the film, then we're done.
Yeah, it still annoys me that
Last
Joey
shoot
can't
of
just
the
decide to
film,
leave.
then
Just
we're
tell her
done.
let's leave and we'll leave. It's fine. Known as Professor Seagull, this West Village bohemian was a familiar figure during the 1960s. A regular at the Minetta Tavern, Joe Gould was often homeless and often broke. He claimed he was writing a book entitled The Oral History of the World and spent most of the time soliciting money, the Joe Gould Fund, in order to keep working on it. In reality, this book never existed, but his energy and enthusiasm was said to inspire other writers such as Joseph Mitchell. Okay, so in the second game, when you're playing as Lauren Blackwell, one of the main characters is Joseph Mitchell, and he is a writer for The New Yorker. And there's this kind of crazy lady who's also a medium, and she's lost her guide, and she treats his writing as her guide to help spirits pass on, and she essentially just kills people by doing that. So he actually stops writing because he's afraid that he's going to kill people. And at the end of the game, Lauren convinces him to write about her, so the old lady approaches her. And then Lauren pushes her off of a fire escape. And she gets away with it, so it's okay. Died in '96. Joseph Mitchell was on the staff of the New Yorker magazine for nearly 60 years, from '38 until his death in '96. He was known for his plain-spoken essays of eccentrics and unstable people on the fringes of society. Joseph Mitchell is also known for a legendary case of writer's block. After completing his last biography in '64, he continued to go to his New Yorker office every day until his death, but never completed another article for the magazine. Yeah. make sure there's nothing else in here. Nope. No, what was his name? Crap, I already forgot his name. Joe. Okay, let's go to the Minetta. We'll get a picture of this guy.
Yeah, sure.
Hopefully.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or anything called the Joe Gould Fund?
Yeah, you could say that. Sometimes I think they should just rename this place the Joe Gould Bar and be done with it.
Really?
People hear about him and they come in here to ask about him. That's his portrait up there behind you. He died a long time ago.
Who was he?
He was some homeless guy who wandered the West Village in the 50s and 60s. He told some crazy stories and people found him entertaining, so they gave him money for his food and his beer. He referred to the money as the Joe Gould Fund. He also tried to write a book or something.
He never finished it?
Nope.
Hey, sounds like your soulmate.
Heyo.
What are the chances of you knowing where Frank Lyons lived?
You a groupie or something?
No, not exactly.
Hell, either way, I can't help you.
Is that his hand holding a stick, or is he like wearing some kind of brooch of a hand holding a stick? Does that doesn't look like a... I guess that's his other hand. Dude, finish a beer. Jesus Christ, man.
It's a portrait of Joe Gould. It's a portrait of Joe Gould.
It sure is. There's not much else to it, though. No, can't really interact with anything on it. Okay. Not sure what knowing what that guy looks like gets me, but let's talk to Monique about him. Go through the progression.
Come in. Oh, hello. Again? Oh, Ilsa, you're back.
Hey, kitty.
Make yourself at home. You always do.
Close that window.
Please don't close the window. There's a reason why it's open.
Well, okay.
Hey, kitty. Ouch! She scratched me.
Careful. That was Frank's cat. She's a mean one.
She's a little black cat. I don't recognize the breed. She's wearing a little collar with an ID tag.
Hey. But I can't get close.
She's a little she's... What is that ID?
Yeah.
Ow! Damn it!
Maybe cats like ghosts? I don't think that's common lore.
Hey, little fella.
Aw. Aw.
Shh, I'm not going to hurt you.
Okay.
Ow,
I just gotta be
stupid
faster about
cat.
it, that's all.
Has that thing had all her shots? Last thing I need is for you to start frothing at the mouth.
Like when you do when you get drunk.
Hey, little fella.
All right, Elsa. Let's see what's on your ID tag.
Perfect.
12th Street and Avenue A. Hopefully that's where we need to be.
Ilsa was Frank's cat, so the address on the ID tag should hopefully be his. Totally agree. Great, it's not a topic anymore. more of a dog person. I actually like cats. I've always had cats. My cat's sleeping right there next to me, actually.
One of Frank's neighbors, I assume.
Ooh, very sinister
Locked.
music for this particular room.
Once again, it's up to the dead guy to sort things out.
Be my guest.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Frank was a collector of old film reels. I wonder what he played them on. Looks like a food and water bowl for the cat. Ugh, there's still some food left in there.
Ew.
Maybe Frank had a cold before he died? At least I hope so. I don't want to think about what those tissues were for.
Did we really need masturbation references in this? Yeah, we did.
Maybe Frank. At least I hope. Oh, sweet. A ball of yarn. For the cat, I guess. I can't touch it.
Come on, you blew that key around to the paperclip.
Don't know what I could do with it. It's a movie poster. Looks like hard-boiled detective schlock. Frank Lyons starred in it. Looks like a poster for a B-grade Arabian Nights flick. Frank Lyons has got top billing. Frank's television. Cold and silent. Does it want a hug? I don't recognize anybody in those photographs. Don't know what I could do with it. There's nothing in there but junk. A bunch of magazines related to the film biz. Celebrity gossip, most likely. It's nice to see that some things never change. It's a poster for a romantic comedy. Looks like our boy Frank had a supporting role.
That's not necessarily what I wanted to do.
You sure this guy was in pictures? He didn't even have a hot tub.
Was he supposed to?
If I was in pictures, I'd have a hot tub.
Well, naturally.
Let's you and me have a little talk.
Sure, what's up?
So this is how movie stars live. Can't say I'm impressed.
It isn't bad for a rent-controlled building.
Rent-controlled, that's not bad.
This Joe Gould sounds like a loser. Wandering around, begging for drinks, writing a so-called novel.
He was a bohemian, Joey. That's what they did.
Who knew you could become famous just for being a bum?
I think he's interesting.
You think documentaries about squirrels are interesting?
Well, they are.
Fair enough.
Well, let's...
Yeah.
Just cool your... You do.
Can't be nothing in here. Papers, there we go.
I can't do anything with... Looks like a film script.
Hey, perfect. How did you know I'd come? I know you, Yvonne, perhaps too well. Listen, I have to tell you something. Come on, the boat's going to leave any minute. I'm not going. Not going? What do you mean you're not going? I said I'm not going. You're staying? Yes, I'm staying here with Tom. I have to memorize this. It's not my strong suit.
I can't do anything. Looks like a film script.
Okay, I think I remember that. It's not too hard.
Still disappointed?
Typical bachelor digs. Nothing out of the ordinary at all. Although, I did find something interesting.
What?
There was a piece of paper just lying on a table.
Do you remember what was on it?
Of course I do.
Sounds like a film script.
Probably the last thing he worked on before he died. You ever hear these lines in a flick before?
No. I haven't gone to the movies since, well, you.
Makes no difference. It's probably not important.
Okay, good. I have it with me. Excellent. That works out just fine.
Is that right? No, wait, I know this. Is that right? No, wait, I know
Hi
this.
again.
I knew you'd come.
How did you know I'd come?
I know you, Vaughn. Perhaps too well.
Listen, I have to tell you something.
Come on. The boat's going to leave any minute.
I'm not going.
Not going? What do you mean you're not going?
I said I'm not going.
You're staying?
Yes, I'm staying here with,
Ian? George? Well, at least the names are so not Tom. I remember Tom.
Tom? What's that idiot have that I don't?
He's a good man, Zach, and he needs me.
And what about me?
You don't need me, Zach. You never did.
Huh? That's not in the script.
Wait, let's talk about this.
Just forget me. Be free.
Yvonne! Wait! Yvonne! Yvonne! Yvonne? Alright! Finished. Finally. Hey Monique, when's the rap party again? Monique? Where is she? Where is everybody? Hey, come on
Okay.
guys. This is weird. Where did everybody go? Is that a rap?
Okay, I mean, I think I'm
Me?
close to getting him free.
What do I do now?
Frank,
Oh, Rebecca, thank God. We just finished the scene, right? So where did everybody go?
I'm not Rebecca, Frank.
What? Of course you are. Only Rebecca could have finished the scene. Something's not right. Something is not right. I was here, filming the scene. Something happened.
Here it comes.
Oh, I'm dead, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm a ghost and I'm haunting my last film shoot. That's so cliche.
He's right.
I'm sorry, Frank. I really am.
So what now?
Just relax and take a hold of this. Okay, do it.
Ow! I gotta work on my landings.
It's so bright. It should hurt my eyes, but it doesn't.
I don't think it's real light. I'm not sure what it is.
It's beautiful.
Just head towards it, Frank. That's all you need to do.
You know, my very first acting role was a ghost. I was 8 years old. We put on a Halloween play in the 3rd grade. I played Scary Ghost number 3.
Okay, we're moving on
Funny
now.
the things you remember.
The next life.
It
Let's
wasn't a
go.
bad life, was it? I might not have made it big, but I made it somewhere. How many can say the same, huh?
Yeah,
Not
I agree.
many.
No, not many. I've had a pretty good run. If it's my time to go, then it's my time. I just wish I knew who choked me to death.
Yeah. Wait, what? You
Choked?
weren't choked. You had a heart attack.
No, choked again? We
I
killed
was
the old
choked.
lady.
I remember it distinctly.
The news reports all said it was a heart attack.
No disrespect, but I think I know how I died. The large hands around my neck? You don't forget a thing like that.
We have a new
Why would the
choker.
press lie about how you died?
I don't know. You'd think that they'd love a story about a murder. Funny, it doesn't even bother me. I think I'm ready to go.
Wait, hold on a second.
No can do. I gotta fly. See you around, and thanks.
Just a few questions. Damn it.
Huh?
That's new.
Hey, what the? I'm warning you. You? No, it can't be.
I can still help you.
No, you're dead, aren't you?
So many dead,
So many blight upon the earth.
Tell me something I don't know. Did you kill Frank?
I helped him. I get no thanks.
You want me to thank you? How about you buzz off?
I can help you. You are still in pain. So much pain.
No way. Not again. This ends now.
Why do you resist?
Resist? I'll show you resist.
I see.
Holy shit.
I know you.
You don't know jack, lady. Get off me.
Joey?
Clear off, kid. Get back.
It's her. After all this time.
Hey, you stay away from her, you hear me?
I'm sorry.
Joey, who was that?
Trouble.
Well,
So again,
Well, what?
who is she?
Her? She's nobody's sweetheart.
yeah.
Just some spook.
She attacked you, Joey. Why did she do that?
I have no idea.
'Cause
You
I'm a
think I've got
dickhead.
all the answers? Well, you're wrong. I'm just in the dark as you are.
You're lying. You recognized her, and she knew you. Tell me, Joey, please.
Yeah, I know her. She calls herself the Countess. She's from an old case, back when I was with your aunt. She was alive then, and just as crazy.
Tell me.
Look, it's late. You want to be up all night, or you want the short version?
Well, I want the long version. Guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. Quick buyout. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water because I am parched. But I'll be right back. I'll leave you with the soothe, relaxing tones of soft jazz. Hey, sorry about that. It seems I didn't leave on the sexy jazz music. I apologize. Maybe that's a good thing, because it would probably be annoying after the first, like, 2 minutes. That's better.
Tell me everything.
We thought she was a raving loony at first. We'd see her on the street, ranting like a crazy woman. We were investigating these two ghosts. Both had been killed by an old woman. Didn't take much deduction to put two and two together.
So she was killing people?
Not exactly. She thought she was freeing people. You see, she was a medium.
A medium? Like me? Like Auntie?
Yeah, only she didn't have a spirit guide. There was this reporter, Joseph Mitchell. Somehow they formed a bond. He didn't know it, but whoever he wrote about, she would go and kill. She was freeing their spirits, which is what you mediums do best.
But they were still alive.
She didn't seem to realize that. In the end, she tried to free your Aunt Lauren. So, we stopped her.
You stopped her? How?
We just did.
So what now? Her spirit is seeking revenge?
I don't think so. Why now? Why all this time? Besides, I saw her die. There was no ghost.
So she's not a ghost?
I don't know what she is.
Let's talk about this in the morning. Right now I'm taking a hot shower and going to bed.
Sure, I'll hold the fort.
No shower scene. This is an outrage. Not the first time you've woken up in a strange bar, is it, Rosangela?
Poor deluded man, enthralled to a madness that even he could not explain.
What the hell?
A madness called the Countess.
I know you.
We have spoken before, but it is not important. But hush, aren't you tired? You need to rest.
Tired?
Shh, just sleep. That's it. Sleep. Tomorrow you will wake up energized and refreshed. You will not remember me, but don't worry. We will meet very shortly.
Can I get her in my dreams? Like,
Good morning.
You're
I woke up
perky
feeling like shit today.
Sleep well?
Yeah, I did.
I've
Yeah.
been thinking. Too much has happened for this to be
I'll take
mere
some of that.
coincidence.
What do you mean?
In the gallery, there was a painting. A painting of her.
Really?
I knew it looked familiar, but I didn't recognize it until now.
What did it look like?
Why don't we head over and you can take a look for yourself?
I wonder if I could have seen that if I had been more diligent about clicking the pictures.
Let's talk, Joey.
Uh-huh.
So what?
I told you that. We should go and check it.
Okay. That's nice that they have that in the game now. Most of these games should have that function. What do I do next?
I know he's dead and all, but this is kind of cool. I've never met anyone famous before.
Just don't ask him for an autograph.
Well, whatever.
That's all for now.
Sure.
You coming?
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Hold on real quick. Something very important I didn't do.
Don't know what else I expected to find.
I thought something like that would happen. Come on.
Don't know what else I expected to find.
No, I already looked it up. Okay, I think I'm good. No. Oh, I wonder.
Come on, let's get going.
Hold your horses, will you? I'm coming.
Nishanti isn't home.
There. It's her. I knew it. Now look at that and tell me this isn't a coincidence. Stupid old hag. We'll find you. Just see if we don't.
I'd better not touch it. Josie would get mad. Definitely looks like the woman from the other night, but she looks sad. It's just a lighthouse. I wonder which one. I'd better not touch. Hi, Josie, can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kinda swamped, but okay.
You're kind of swamped, standing in your gallery, doing nothing. Oh my gosh, just look at the time. Better go stand in this corner of the gallery.
I'd like to know more about that painting there.
Oh, the Dark Lady.
It's different than his other paintings. I'm worried the investors won't like it, but Claude insists. What do you want to know?
Where can I find Claude?
Knowing him, he's probably preparing for tonight.
Preparing?
You know, glug glug.
He's hitting the sauce.
Ah.
I think at best he's hitting the sauce. Unless it's heroin sauce, then yes, he's hitting the sauce. I don't think he's drinking heroin, but who knows.
You mentioned something about investors.
Oh yes, the Meltzer Foundation. They paid for everything. The renovation, the lights, everything. I've got to pay them back eventually, of course, but still.
Ah, Dave Meltzer. 5 out of 5 stars. That's a wrestling term. Josie told us about a company that invested a lot of money in her gallery. Awesome.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
Oh, those guys are a godsend. Without them, I never would have been able to open this place. I presented them with my plan for the gallery, and poof, they wrote me a check.
That's pretty generous.
I never thought I was venture capital material, but go figure. I'll have to pay them back, of course, and give them a percentage of our income, but look around. It's my life's dream realized.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No, sorry.
Is there anything else?
Nope, but if you're looking to start a small...
How long have you been in business?
Not long, just a few days now. This loft opened up and I just nabbed it. Real estate in this neighborhood is harder to get than you'd think.
I would think it would be quite hard.
Can you tell me?
The gallery space isn't important. It's all about the art. The more you notice the space, the less you notice the work it's displaying.
Careful, Red. She's so deep you might drown in it.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyon's death?
Spooky as a poor
Yeah.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the Dark Lady?
Well, it's different, isn't it? Claude's work is mostly abstract, but this is actually of a specific subject.
Did Claude ever say why?
No, but she's definitely striking.
She strikes all right. I still got the scars.
Claude gets weird when I ask who she is or why he put her in front of the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. I figure it's just one of those eccentric artist things.
The Roosevelt Island Lighthouse, huh? It's been a while since I've been over there.
Could the Countess and the lighthouse be connected? Well, that's where I found the sax man in the previous game with Lauren Blackwell. So, yeah, she killed him. Definitely a connection.
Thanks, Josie. I'd better get going.
Sure, Angela. I'll see you at the opening tonight.
Just hit Google real quick before I go in there. On the northern end of the island stands the lighthouse. Built in 1872, the now decommissioned lighthouse is 50 feet tall and is constructed of native gray granite. The rock-faced stone and the spare use of boldly scaled ornamental detail give the lighthouse the strength and character of a medieval fortification in its isolated setting. The lighthouse is a prominent and dramatic feature of Roosevelt Island. Can I get just Roosevelt Island? No. Okay. You can find anything online these days. Yeah, I'm kind of doing half this game on the internet. It's a little weird. I think they're going to that well a little too often. I would prefer to be finding clues versus just Googling stuff. In my own opinion. I'm trying to remember the artist's last name. It was Claude. Yeah, it's not gonna give me anything. Oh well.
Let's go.
Hold your horses, will you? I'm coming.
Let's start with the lighthouse, since I got that first.
Here we are. I don't see any ghosts. You sense anything?
Nope, seems clean to me.
Really? You sure?
I said there's nothing here. Well, no ghosts anyway.
That is not 50 feet. Unless she's 10 feet tall. You're full of crap.
I read a book about this place years ago. Nobody uses this lighthouse anymore. It's just a historic monument. I read a book about this place. Nobody...
So we're not going inside? I guess Joey can go in.
It's a lighthouse. Don't know who it's for. It's not like any ships come through here.
That's weird. Yeah, it's just a lighthouse.
I read a book about this. Nobody uses this lighthouse.
Yeah, that's all I can do, is just comment on the lighthouse. Weird. Where's the exit? There it is.
Yes.
Hi, is this the Meltzer Foundation?
Yes.
Oh, good. I was hoping to ask you a few questions.
Paul, this one's for you.
Oh, sure thing. Come on over and step into my office.
That's my little joke, you
So,
see. I don't have
I'm
an
Paul
office.
Meltzer, and my silent partner over there is my brother, Charlie.
Rosangela Blackwell.
A pleasure. So, what can we do for you?
I was hoping to talk to you about what you do here.
Really? Well, well, well. We're moving up in the world, Charlie.
Uh-huh.
So, Rosangela, you with a newspaper?
I'm sort of freelance.
Struggling, eh? Well, that's what the Meltzer Foundation is all about. Isn't that right, Charlie?
Uh-huh.
Well, ask away.
I was wondering what you do here.
You know, I wonder that myself. Hey, Charlie, what do we do here?
We give away money, Paul.
That's right. We're into private investments. We grant risk-free capital to struggling businesses.
You really just give away money?
No, not exactly.
It's about giving money away wisely.
You heard the man. If you want the lowdown on what we do, just ask.
Tell me more about the foundation.
Let's say you have a brilliant idea for a business, but you've made some mistakes in the past. You've got bad credit or were in debt for a long time. No reputable bank in the country would give you a loan. Or if they did, they'd charge you a fortune in interest. But not us. We believe in a second chance. We'll loan you the money to kickstart your business in return for a share of the profits. If your business takes off, wonderful, we both win. If not, we're the one who pays for it.
I like his reputable bank line. I don't think this guy understands how the financial collapse occurred.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No, sorry.
Your foundation is pretty generous.
Well, we don't give money to just anybody. Charlie over there is in charge of separating the wheat from the chaff. When someone comes to us with their handout, Charlie does his research and makes sure that they are worth the risk. You wouldn't believe some of the bums we get in here.
Have you ever been to a bar called the Minetta?
No, sorry.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
Of course. Can you believe it? A heart attack at his age. He looked healthy. Of course, who knows what kind of drugs those actors take?
Josie Park told me that you invested in her gallery.
You know Josie. How's she doing?
She's fine, I guess.
We're both rooting for her, right, Charlie?
Sure.
Are you familiar with Monique Stallman or Cube Star Films?
Why do you ask?
No reason. Are you familiar with...
What?
No reason.
Okay, that was weird.
Anything else you can tell me about the foundation?
I've given you the basic idea. There's nothing else really to tell you.
Josie Park told me that...
You know Josie.
She's fine.
We're both rooting.
Sure.
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
Sure thing. Here, take my card. If you have any questions, just email.
Oh, so you're on B-mail too?
Isn't everybody?
Everybody has B-mail. Of course. B-electronic mail. Everyone has that.
God, did you see that chick walk? She waddles like a duck. Our reporter friend. She's kinda your type.
What do you mean?
Yeesh, Charlie. Come up for air. She walked right past your desk.
I didn't see any duck.
Never mind.
That was really funny, and yeah,
Stay
we're
put,
definitely
kid.
staying
I'm gonna
for
snoop
that.
around.
Hey, when are we going to get a...
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who is going to take us seriously when we only got a B-mail account?
It does the job.
At least we have a real internet connection, although I don't trust this wireless crap.
Man.
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's safe.
I just read online that they can give you cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
Then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest, Paul.
Can't do anything with that.
I can't stand this B-mail account.
What's the problem now?
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo person.
Tomo.
Who the heck is Tomo?
Just delete them, Paul.
Boy, if I could touch it, that would sure be great. Modern art job. I don't get it.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with B-mail software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who is going to take us...
It does the job.
At least we have a real internet connection, although I... Hey, Charlie, did you turn on the AC?
No, not me.
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet... I just read online...
It won't give...
Then...
Give it a rest.
Don't know what I could do with it.
I can't...
What's the...
I'm getting...
Just...
These things are way beyond me.
Just look at it. That's all I want you to do.
Is that battery parked down there? Man, it's changed a ton since my day.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with...
Only if they have... Just don't tell them.
Don't know what I could do. Can't. These things... He seems pretty hard at work.
Hey, Charlie, did you...
No, not me.
Hey, when are we going to get a
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on.
It does the...
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless?
Of course, it won't give.
Then
Give it a rest.
These things are way beyond me.
I can't stand this B-mail account.
What's the?
I'm getting
Just a.
I guess that's it. Let's try this Tomo gimmick. Tomo is an illusion. Tomo does not exist. You cannot find Tomo. You will fail before you even try. Ooh. That's interesting. Paul@bmail.com. Paul@bmail.com. Now, what was it?
Since Joey.
Was that not it? Am I insane? Or stupid? Or both? Okay.
Joey, come here.
Can I?
This Meltzer Foundation sounds too good to be true.
In my experience, things usually are.
That's weird. I
Did you
can't
see
plan
the
my
view
next
from the
next
Meltzer's
move.
office?
Yeah,
Interesting.
pretty impressive. If you had a view like that, I might not mind hanging around while you sleep.
My view's not that bad.
Sweetheart, we're looking at the brickwork of the building next door.
Yeah, it won't let me select that.
That's all for now.
Sure.
It's Griff, the PI bear. I've had him since I was a kid. He's really starting to show his age. Let's talk.
What could it...
That's all for...
Sure.
I have nobody to call. I rarely do these days.
That's so sad.
I'm ready if you are.
It's about time. Let's scram.
Nishanti...
Hey, this guy.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Claude?
Rosangela Blackwell, the writer. Come on over. Have a drink.
You remember me?
Who could forget someone who could down 3 glasses of claret in half an hour?
I'd like to talk to you about your work.
I'd love to, but I'm not drunk enough.
Bit early to be drinking.
Says the woman who had to be carried home the other night by an old Indian lady. My opening is tonight, and I intend to be well and truly plastered. It's the only way I'll be able to bear it.
I really like that painting of yours. The Dark Lady?
My paintings aren't meant to be liked. They are meant to be understood. But nobody does. I feel like Joe Gould sometimes.
I'd really like to know more about the Dark Lady.
I have a rule. I don't talk about my work unless I'm drunk enough.
How drunk is that?
I'm not sure, but I'm working on it.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
Those are the guys who are funding Josie's gallery?
Yeah.
You'd have to talk to Josie about them. I just throw colors at a canvas.
You know about Joe Gould?
Sure I do. He was one of the city's last geniuses. Or maybe he was just nuts, I don't know. Maybe I'm just nuts too. Either way, he's famous now, thanks to Joseph Mitchell.
Did he just say Joseph Mitchell?
Joey told me last night that Joseph Mitchell's writing killed people. According to Claude, he had something to do with making Joe Gould famous.
Could you tell me more about Joseph Mitchell?
Another of the city's great geniuses. Gone. He could talk to you for 5 minutes and then write a biography that made you seem like the most fascinating person alive.
So he was a liar.
They wouldn't be alive for long.
But then he stopped writing. Nobody knows why, at least not for sure. He published a book about Joe Gould, and then poof, no more writing. He went to his office at the New Yorker every day for 30 years, but never wrote a single word.
Do you know Monique Stallman?
She was at the gallery the other night, yeah?
Uh-huh.
She told me my work was awful. I liked her.
She insulted your work, but you liked her.
Sure, she was honest. She didn't pretend to be awed by it like all the other phonies do.
What do you think of the Park Gallery?
It's alright, I guess. I don't know what Josie sees in my stuff. She doesn't understand it at all.
She likes it enough to risk her money on it.
Liking it isn't the same as understanding it. Still, Josie's been good to me. How could I say no?
It's fair.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
He died a few months ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
Never saw his work. Don't go to the movies much.
You come here often?
Enough. It's old-fashioned, you know.
You come here.
Enough.
Could you tell me more about Joe Gould?
He was a genius, really. No matter what anybody else says, he paid attention to the world. Actually talked to people. And he wrote it all down. Every last word.
Why?
He was trying to find the connections that bring everyone and everything together, simply by observing and cataloging everything he saw. He called it the oral history. Nowadays, you'd call it blogging.
And that made him a genius?
Think about it. After Joseph Mitchell wrote Gould's biography, Mitchell never wrote again. No other subject could be as satisfying.
Gould was that interesting.
It was said that the city's unconscious was trying to speak through Joe Gould. Maybe it was true, maybe it wasn't. But to even attempt such a thing, I call that genius.
Could you tell me more about Joseph Mitchell?
What's to say? He wrote a book about...
Can you tell me...
Those are the guys who...
Yeah. You come here.
Enough.
Do you know anything...
He died a few...
Yeah.
Never saw his work.
Okay.
I'd really like...
I have a rule.
How drunk...
I'm not...
Alright. No.
Bye, Claude.
Yeah.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
No, sorry.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
No, sorry.
Anything...
I don't know much. You should ask Mr. Erden there. He knows all about Gould.
Claude Erden. Like Carl Urban?
Are you sure he was never in here? Maybe it was somebody else's shift.
No, I'm positive. See all those photos on the wall? We take photos of anyone remotely famous who walks in here. So if Frank Lyons came in, we'd have his picture somewhere.
There's nothing but empty tables back there.
I already looked for Joseph Mitchell.
Hi again.
Uh-huh. Paul, she's back.
Rosangela, come on over and step into my office.
Wow, he never gets tired of that joke, does he?
So, what can I help you with?
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
That name sounds familiar.
He was a reporter for the New Yorker magazine.
Hey, that's it. Charlie used to work there. Hey, Charlie, did you know Joseph Mitchell?
Everyone knew him, Paul. He was a living legend.
A living legend. How about that?
Have you ever... He was a...
A living...
How much new hair?
Anything else you can tell me?
I've given you the...
Damn.
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
Sure thing. Drop on by anytime.
I don't think I've asked Monique about.
Oh, yeah. She likes you.
Jesus.
What are you talking about?
Why do you think she keeps coming here?
Give it a rest, Paul.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with Vmail software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't...
No, they're gonna repeat the same shit.
These things...
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. Bmail?
It does the...
At least we have a... Hey, Charlie.
Of course.
I just read all...
It won't give you...
Then maybe...
Give it a rest.
Maybe I should, never mind. That's not gonna work.
Come in. Oh, hello. Again.
Cute cat.
Thanks, but she's not mine. She was Frank's. Just between you and me, she's not very friendly.
I'd like to know the truth about Frank's death.
What do you mean? I told you everything I know.
Not everything. He didn't have a heart attack, did he?
Oh, I love seeing sweat on a pretty girl's brow.
Look, I gave my statement. I don't see why I should tell you anything.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
Sorry, no.
Monique, I'm a writer. We like to exaggerate the truth sometimes.
Yes, what are you getting at?
Let's say I wanted to embellish Frank's story. That instead of dying of a heart attack, he may be choked to death under mysterious circumstances.
Rosangela, Frank died of a heart attack. He didn't choke to death.
Are you sure?
Positive. If he mysteriously choked to death, and the press got wind of it, the scandal would ruin this company. It's much easier to tell the press that he died of a heart attack. He had no close family, he had no close friends to speak of. Nobody loses. I trust we understand each other, and I won't have to call my lawyer.
Leave it, kid. We don't want a legal battle.
No, I have all the information I need.
Okay, so she covered it up. I didn't even read that before. Made a total idiot out of myself the other night. How embarrassing.
Have you ever heard of
Sorry, no.
Have you?
Sorry.
What do you know of?
Why? Are you looking for a loan?
Maybe. You deal with them?
They invested in our last film.
Water Under the Bridge?
That's the one.
I assume they got their money back since the film was such a success.
Not that it's any of your business, but yes, they did.
Have you?
Sorry.
What else can you
Is it relevant?
Not really.
Then there you go.
Thanks for the chat.
Sure.
Paul has a B-mail address just like me.
I wonder why that doesn't work. Grand opening. Park Gallery aims to enrich the Chelsea art community by exhibiting local artists, both new and old. Yeah. Okay.
Joey?
Uh-huh.
So what should we do now?
There's something fishy about that Meltzer Foundation. I'd love a chance to snoop around there some more.
This Meltzer Foundation sounds too good to...
In my...
I heard about Joseph Mitchell back when I studied journalism. He sounded fascinating. What was he like?
Southern guy, very soft-spoken. Seemed like a wimp, but had more backbone than I gave him credit for.
I can't believe you and Auntie met him.
He almost got your auntie killed. Remember that.
That's all for now.
Sure.
You coming?
All right, I'm coming.
Hi again.
Uh-huh.
Rosangela.
Wow.
So, what can I help you with?
Have you... Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
Of course. Can you believe it? A heart attack at his age. He looked healthy. Of course, who knows what kind of drugs those actors take?
Do you know anything about...
Of course.
Have you ever heard of a... He was a...
Hey, that's it. Charlie. Hey, Charlie.
Everyone knew him, Paul. He was a living...
A living legend.
Monique...
Monique, oh...
Yes.
She's doing a great job. That place is earning money hand over fist.
Anything...
I've given...
CubeStar films became successful after Frank Lyons died.
Did they? I suppose they did.
That benefits you too, doesn't it?
Oh, I see where this is going. What do you expect us to do? Give back the money? We're a private foundation. Money has to come in order for money to go out.
Someone died. Doesn't that bother you?
Sure, it bothers me. Death is a horrible thing. But I don't see what it has to do with us.
Do you know anything about...
Of course,
Well, thanks for...
Sure thing. Did you see that look she gave you?
Paul.
I'm just looking out for you, little brother.
Well, don't.
Stay put, kid. These things are...
I can't stand...
What's the problem?
I'm getting...
Just a...
He's reading a book called Best Accountant Practices, 4th edition. Sounds thrilling.
Doesn't it bother you that any...
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
learn much new from that.
I read a book about nobody. Let's talk.
Uh-huh.
That's all.
Sure.
Yeah, it bothers me I can't connect ideas anymore. That was so much fun.
Come in. Oh.
Have you?
Sorry.
Thanks for the.
Sure.
Let's talk.
Uh-huh.
So what?
There's something I'd love it.
There's nothing to see over there, though.
That's all for now.
Sure.
Hi again.
Uh-huh.
Jose?
Wow.
So, what can I help you with?
Anything else?
I've g-
Have you ever heard of Joe? Do you know anything?
Of course, you look.
Monique told me.
Monique.
Yes.
She's doing a great.
Well, thanks.
Sure thing.
I must not be done with Joey in this part.
Stay put. I don't float through things unless I...
Hey, when are we going to get a real
What's wrong? It does the job.
Oh, aha, strange device. Well, Joey's not going to
Charlie,
know that that's a
is this
router.
wireless internet thing set? I just read it.
Won't give it.
Then maybe.
Give it a rest.
I've got no idea what this thing is.
Hey, my internet just went down.
Perfect.
Stupid wireless.
It should come up again in a minute.
Finally, the internet's back up. Hey, Charlie, what's that B-mail password again?
Don't you remember anything? It's Tennis 53. Just write it down.
No way. Someone might find it. I can't stand this B-mail again.
What's the...
I'm getting...
Just a...
Well, that's fun. I don't understand. I have his password. What the hell? I don't get it. I have everything I need to log into this dude's account. Just try Paul B. Oh, that might work. Hi, Woven. Thank you. That's a good idea. Oh. Oh, Paul N. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's Meltzer, so it's M. Good idea. Thank you for your help. Hi, Paul. Just a quick letter to let you know that everything is going great. Our new artist is fantastic, and I can't wait for the opening tomorrow. You will come, won't you? After all, you made this possible. Paul, I'm going to be out of the office next week to meet with the charming widow. Could you do me a favor and check my email while I'm away? If I get anything important, give me a shout. Paul, what do you mean you don't remember my password? I picked it specifically so both you and I would remember it. I'm going to drag you screaming into the diddle age if it kills me. For all your software and networking needs, contact Tomo. That shit again. Josie Park, don't be silly, Paul. Of course you can talk to artists. It's not hard. If you're nervous, just Google artists. It'll tell you everything you need to know. Paul, the password is that silly name you called me when we were kids. If you've forgotten, I'm sure as heck I'm not going to remind you. He probably used it when we were, when I was eavesdropping before, but I'll have to check again. So I need Charles Meltzer's email now. I'm sure he's Charles M. This is login, but... Okay. What not to say to an artist? This painting is good. Be more thoughtful. Tell the artist why it is provocative to you personally. What is it? Not all art has to be of something specific. Tell the artist what you think it represents. I like the colors. Yours is a subjective opinion. Ask the artist why the color choices were made. Many viewers are tactless when it comes to an artist's work. I hope this will help you avoid many of the pitfalls. Good luck. Thanks, Internet. How to talk to an artist with headphones on.
Hey, are you done with that thing? It's getting kinda late. If you want to catch Claude at the gallery, we'd better head over.
Thank you, Joey. Appreciate
Let's go.
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Oh, man.
I don't need to talk to him.
Are you sure? He looks very important.
He's really studying that glass of wine. Claude?
Hey, you came.
You're drunk.
Very much so.
We need to talk about the Countess.
Who?
The Dark Lady?
I don't talk about her.
So you do know her?
Don't try to understand my work. I haven't met a single person who really understands art. Not one.
Who says I don't understand art?
You understand my work? All right. Tell me what you think of this painting behind.
I like the colors.
The hard lines in this painting are really provocative.
You think so, huh?
Oh, yes. The hard lines against a soft world.
Really? Excuse me.
Okay.
So, Claude,
What do you think?
does this painting represent darkness and shadow?
It could. Is that what it feels like to you?
Sure.
Then it does. Excuse me.
Crap, I should have saved it earlier. I feel like I can fail this. Because there was a failable thing earlier.
Claude, we really need to talk about...
What do you think of this painting here?
Why are some of these the same?
Why is one side so colorful and the other so dark?
Well, look at it. The darkness is eating away the color, overwhelming it.
That's a bit bleak.
It's a bleak world. Can I be forward?
Forward?
It's been a great pleasure talking to you.
Oh.
Really?
Yes, Very refreshing.
Okay.
You seem
great.
to have a greater understanding of art than most of the rabble here.
I do?
Listen, Rosangela, was it?
Oh, call me Rosa.
Rosa. I'm suffocating in here. I need a breath of fresh air. Come meet me out on the fire escape. We can talk more in private.
Hey, way to go.
Claude, where are you going?
Just some fresh air, Joes. I'll be back. No worries.
Hi, Nishanti.
Rosa, you came for the opening.
Oh, yes, I did. That's why I'm here.
Good. It's so nice to see you out and about.
Yeah, out and about. That's us.
Claude is a hard person to talk to.
Yes, I saw you speaking with him. I think you two would get along famously.
What do you mean?
He's an artist, you're a writer. Do the math.
It's not like that.
If you say so.
I spoke to Monique.
Oh, wonderful. That story is fascinating, isn't it?
It certainly came in useful.
You'll show me your story when it's done?
You call those things stories?
Shh! I mean, sure, I'll show you. I'd be glad to.
Smooth.
What do you think of that painting, The Dark Lady?
It stands out, certainly. I don't know who the woman is, but she looks familiar.
Really?
I can't put my finger on who, but that expression, such a feeling of frustration and loss. But maybe that's the idea, the frustration and loss that we all feel sometimes.
Very deep.
Maybe.
Insightful.
Have you spoken to Claude?
No, I've let him be. He doesn't seem to want company. I do like art, but I don't understand artists. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a guide to understanding them?
Do you know anything about Claude Erdin?
Kind of enigmatic, isn't he? He's hardly said a word to anyone all night. Of course, I think he's had a bit too many, if you get my meaning.
Of course I do. I love a
Have
bit
you
of the
spoken
wine
to
myself.
Claude?
No, I've let him be. He doesn't seem to want company. I do like. Wouldn't it be?
I'm going to look around some more.
Of course, go and mingle. Don't let me keep you.
Hi, Josie.
Hi, Rosangela. Are you having a good time? Great. We'll talk later.
That's great.
We need to talk about the Countess.
Yes. She's so sad and angry. I wonder why.
Why is she so angry?
I don't know. I wish I did. I think she's being forced against her will. Being turned into something she shouldn't be.
Like what?
I don't know.
Why is she sad?
She's looking for something she lost.
Yeah, her mind.
It consumes her every thought.
How do you know her?
I see her in my dreams. She's looking for me. She hasn't found me yet, but I'm hoping my painting will help.
You want her to find you?
Yes. She's trapped and looking to escape. She needs me to help her. She's chosen me.
Oh, I get it. He's the chosen one. Why don't we ever meet anyone sane?
Claude, the Countess is dangerous.
Dangerous? No. She's lost and angry, but not dangerous.
I've met her. She's killed many times.
You? Why would she seek you? You're not an artist.
No, but I've still seen her.
I'm a journalist.
She's powerful. Power you don't want to mess with.
I just want to help her.
Hey, pal, helping ghosts is our turf.
Just be careful, okay?
Careful. Just who are you? How do you know so much about my dreams?
Well, I know things.
Know things? Like what?
That you're messing with stuff you don't understand.
And you do?
Well, I'm working on it.
I love when she
Right.
does that.
Teach me. I need to know.
Don't look at me, kid.
Look, there's something about me. I shouldn't tell you, but you're in danger.
What is it?
Look out!
Holy shit.
No! No! No, you didn't. Claude! Suicide.
Well, what else would they think? He was drunk and erratic and known to be temperamental. Just be thankful they didn't accuse you of killing him.
Yeah, lucky. She killed him, Joey, right in front of me.
Us, kid. Us. I was there too.
He was opening up to me. I could have warned him. I could have helped him.
It happened too fast. There wasn't anything either of us could do.
It's not right.
Newsflash, kid. The world's a rotten place.
It doesn't have to be. We have to stop her, Joey. She can't kill anybody else.
Look, darling, your aunt met that witch and barely survived. And no offense, doll, she had a stiffer spine than you.
Maybe. But she didn't finish the job, did she?
Not exactly, no.
Then I have to finish what she started. Good night, Joey.
Wow. That was a lot to take in at one time. A lot happened there.
I'm proud of you, Rosangela. You are proving to be much stronger than your guide suspects.
He thinks I'm stupid.
Be wary of him. Follow your heart.
Who are you?
Shh. Sleep. Tomorrow you have a challenge to meet, and you must be fresh. You won't remember me, but we will meet soon.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep, wear this outfit 3 days in a row. No sweat.
I can't think of anything I want to watch. Hey, Joey?
Can I help you?
Not right now. Not right now.
Interesting.
I heard about Joseph Mitchell back when I studied journalism. He sounded fascinating.
Southern guy.
I can't...
Okay.
You know what I think we should do?
What?
Talk to people. Somebody's bound to know something.
Sure, talk to people. Because you're so good at that.
I'll show you.
That's all for now.
Sure.
You coming?
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Nishanti isn't home. I have no... Hi. Rotten day to be out, huh?
I've seen worse.
I like this guy.
Nice mug.
Uh-huh.
What's written on it?
Mind your own business.
What brings you out here?
None of your business.
This guy's alright.
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
And who are you, may I ask?
Rosangela Blackwell. Nice to meet you.
Why do you want to talk to me?
I'm curious about the lighthouse.
What makes you think I know anything?
Pretty cool lighthouse, huh?
If you say so.
I'm wondering if anything unusual happened here.
Unusual like what?
Just anything unusual.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Nice mug.
Uh-huh.
What's written on it?
Mind your own business.
Could I ask...
And who?
Rosangela...
Why do you...
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, talking to him didn't work.
Not even a twitch. An old guy drinking from a coffee mug.
Well, what's it say?
The mug has a company logo on it. It says Gold Tech? No idea what that is.
No, Rosangela, that's not much of a lead. I would say that's the negative of a lead. Yeah. I know it is a lead, but in the real world, it's not exactly a lead. It's like, I found a Pepsi can in a trash can. It's not much, but damn it, we're gonna go with it. Gotta oogle Pepsi.
Hi.
Hmm.
I'm curious about the lighthouse.
What makes you...
I'm wondering...
And you...
Just in...
I've got nothing.
Well...
Uh-huh.
Alright. Goodbye. John Goldwater, deceased. The body of a man named John Goldwater was found by the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. His father is reported to spend a lot of time at the scene. Oh, okay. The search continues for the murderer of John Goldwater, whose body was found by the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse early last week. John Goldwater was the chief researcher at Goldtech, a local medical research facility. John leaves behind his father, Marty Goldwater, who often keeps vigil at the scene of the crime.
Hey,
Can I?
choked to death. It's the same MO as Frank.
M.O.?
You know, modus operandi. It's what the real detectives say.
Do me a favor, kid, and never say that again.
That's all for now.
Sure.
You ready to go?
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Marty Goldwater?
Yeah, who are you?
Rosangela Blackwell.
What do you want?
Your son. I heard what happened.
You knew my boy?
No, but I'm looking into it.
You with the police?
No, but I'm sort of freelance.
Well, you can't do any worse than those worthless cops have. So sure, be whatever you want.
Awesome.
Have you ever heard of Joseph Mitchell?
Didn't he used to write for the New Yorker?
Yes.
I think I've read some of his work, but it's so long ago I can't remember.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
The dead actor? Who isn't familiar with him these days? I saw the movie. Don't know what all the fuss was about.
How exactly was he killed? The newspaper didn't say.
His neck was crushed. They said he was choked.
Yeah.
But there were no bruises on his neck. I never heard of anything like it.
Crushed.
Yeah.
Do you have any theories of your own?
Of course I do. It was his rival company that did it. Lazarus Technology. They did it, but I can't prove it.
Martin Goldwater told us that a rival company might have had Martin killed.
Why do you think this other company is involved?
Look, my boy was a genius. He ran a medical technology firm not far from here as one of their chief researchers. He was making a device that can improve the efficiency of pacemakers. A real breakthrough, he said. But this other firm, Lazarus, was working on the same thing. It was a real race to see who'd finish it first. He didn't eat, he hardly slept, he poured his life into his work. Then one night he called me to say he had finished. He wanted to celebrate. That was the last time I talked to him.
He was killed that night?
Yes, and a few days later the device was registered by Lazarus. No justice, none at all.
So you think someone from Lazarus killed your son?
It's a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't you say? I've tried calling Lazarus. They eventually put a restraining order on me. At least John went to his grave believing he was a success for all the good it does.
So you think...
I've tried that, at least...
Anything else you can tell me about John?
He was my son. He had his head in the clouds, but his feet were firmly planted on the ground. He wanted to change the world, and by God, he would have done it. Well, I'll be joining him soon, I'm sure.
Oh, Guy.
Anything?
No.
Have you ever heard of the Meltzer Foundation?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever heard of a man named Joe Gould?
You mean Professor Seagull?
You've heard of him.
Sure I did. Back in the day, you'd always see him wandering the West Village. Must have been, 50
I don't
years
think I've
ago.
looked that up yet,
I was
Professor
a young
Seagull.
man then. He called himself Professor Seagull. If you gave him $1, he'd recite poetry in seagull language.
For real?
Who knows? It was a laugh. New York was full of people like that in those days. Times sure have changed.
Can't get a good seagull poetry reader these days. Cost you $50 for that. It's outrageous.
Do you have any?
Why are you so
I just am. Do you mind talking about him?
Oh, not at all. It's nice to remember those days. I can't think of anything else, though.
Do you know Monique Stallman?
No.
No.
Have you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, I haven't.
So you...
At least...
Okay.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Lazarus Technology.
Lazarus was established to review and research various health issues, conditions, and diseases and use technology to address them. For more info, contact us at this number.
Thank you for calling Lazarus Technologies. Please choose from the following options. For general information about Lazarus Technologies, press 1. To inquire about our products, press 2. To speak to an operator, press 3.
Well, would you know this lady?
Lazarus Technologies is the world's leader in biomedical and biomechanical engineering. We supply research and development to hospitals and clinics throughout the world. Lazarus Technologies is supported by a generous grant from the Meltzer Foundation. If you would like to request a product catalogue, please speak to a customer representative. You have reached the general office mailbox. Please leave a message and someone will get back to you shortly. If you would like to request a product catalogue, Lazarus Technologies is the world's leader. Lazarus Technologies.
What was that last
Lazarus
part?
Technologies is supported by...
Okay, great.
Come on, let's get going.
Hold your horses, will you? I'm coming.
Yes?
Hi, me again.
Go right in.
I heard you were at the gallery last night.
Yes.
And you saw what happened?
Yes.
Wow. Just wow. What would possess a guy to do a thing like that, huh?
I don't know.
Well, enough doom and gloom. What can I help you with?
I heard that your foundation gave money to Lazarus Technologies.
Oh, yes. That was one of our first success stories.
I heard that your
Oh.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
No, sorry.
Anything else?
I've given you the bait.
I learned something interesting about Lazarus Technologies. It rose to success on the shoulders of a murdered man.
That's a strong thing to say.
It's true.
It is,
His company
actually.
was an inch away from
She
being
might be a good writer.
Lazarus, but then he was killed.
Even if this is true.
It is true. You can look it up.
She might be pretty
Even
good.
still, I don't see how this is our fault.
2 men dead? That doesn't sound fishy to you.
Should it? What kind of men do you take us for? I have sympathy for Frank Lyons, but he died of natural causes. And as for this John Goldwater person, I have never heard of him. You'll need more evidence than that if you want to convince me of anything.
2 men are dead.
2 people have died.
Yes, so you said.
That doesn't bother you.
Neither of those men have anything to do with us. If you're looking for a conspiracy, you're looking in the wrong place.
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
Sure thing, drop on by anytime.
I love our chats, especially when you sideways accuse me of things.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with...
Only if they have. Just don't tell him.
Just want to see if he calls his brother that goofy name.
Hey, when are we going to get a real...
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail.
It does the...
At least we have a real...
I've got no idea.
Again, this wireless internet is really up and down today.
It'll come up again in a minute.
Finally, the internet's back up. What's that B-mail password again?
You're impossible.
Thanks, Amir. Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's safe.
I just read online that they can give you cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
Then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest, Paul.
Is it just Charlie? Is that all it is? Can't be it. He did not set... Charles M. did not set his password as Charlie. There's no way. Yeah, okay. I actually feel good about that. Yeah. There's still some people I gotta check in with.
Come on, let's get going.
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Come in. Oh, hello. Again?
Have you ever heard of a company named Lazarus?
Sorry, no.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
Sorry, no.
Have you...
Sorry.
I don't know. What else can you tell me about yourself?
Is it
not really?
Then there...
I don't know if she was serious about calling a lawyer. Cute cat.
Thanks. Just between you and me.
Thanks for the...
Sure.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure.
Damn it.
I doubt... Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Have you ever heard of a company named Lazarus?
No, sorry.
Have you...
No.
Have you...
No.
Can...
No.
Any...
I don't know. If you want to know more, lots of artist types come in here. They all know about Joe Gould.
Hi. So you...
It's a... I've tried... They... At least...
Well,
Okay.
see you around.
Uh-huh.
How's the gallery? A guy just killed himself off your balcony. Are you okay?
Hi, Josie.
Rosangela, gosh, what a horrible night.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Poor Claude, I had no idea what the show was doing to him.
What do you mean?
Well, he killed himself, didn't he? Oh, he grumbled a lot, but I thought deep down he liked the attention. Still, at least his work shall live on.
You're keeping the gallery open?
Of course. Everything here is completely sold out.
Really?
That painting behind you? Yesterday, I couldn't give it away. Today, I'm being offered $5,000 for it.
That's horrible.
That's business, I'm afraid. I feel bad for Claude, but, well, I have debts. I have investors to pay back.
Once again, we have another person who's going to benefit from another death. So it sounds to me like maybe the Countess is reading their emails and is killing people. Maybe.
What will you do with the money?
Well, a percentage of it will go to my investors. As for the rest, I don't know. I could sponsor another artist like Claude, or I could give it to charity. I'll need to think about it.
Huh. She doesn't even care about money. It's funny.
Lucky for you, he died.
That's not fair. I've known Claude for years. I liked him a lot. He never felt his work would be seen by anybody, and now people believe his work has value. That's something, isn't it?
If you think so. Can I ask you some more questions?
I don't think so, Rosangela. I'm meeting with the buyers today, and I have to get everything ready.
Okay.
Bye, Josie. Good luck with, well, everything.
Sure. Bye.
Josie telling me straight up not to waste my
I've seen
time.
more of that fire escape than I want to.
I appreciate that. I guess that means I have more information I can shove in the Melter's face. I guess.
Go right in.
Gets shorter every time.
Hi, Paul.
Hi again. What can we do you for?
It looks like the Park Gallery is going to be successful now.
Yes, Josie certainly has had her work cut out for her.
So do you. Her profits are your profits.
Yes, there is that.
And all it cost was one man's death.
Now that's unfair.
Let me break it down for you, Paul. Frank Lyons dies, and CubeStar Films becomes successful overnight. Claude Erdin commits suicide, and now the Park Gallery is selling priceless works of art. John Goldwater dies, and Lazarus Technologies becomes rich and powerful. All these companies are represented by you. Don't you see how this looks?
This is a total coincidence. I'm sure of it.
Is it?
It is. And I'll tell you another thing. I don't like these accusations. I think you should leave.
I am going to get to the bottom of this.
Maybe you will, but it has nothing to do with us. Now go, before I call the police.
Come on, let's blow and let him stew for a while.
Yeesh.
She's crazy.
Crazy with teeth. You gotta watch out for women like that, Scooter.
Scooter. You haven't called me that since we were kids.
Really? Maybe I should start calling you that again.
Whatever.
Just
Stay
for a
put,
second.
kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
I think that's all we needed, but just for a second.
I've done some research on that rabbi who came in last week.
How's he look, Scooter?
I think we'll have to politely decline.
Too bad.
Nice, new stuff. Cool.
Hey, Scooter, how about a game of tennis after work today?
I don't think so, Paul.
Suit yourself.
I'm not actually all that fond of you, Paul.
You think we should call the police on her?
Why do you want to do that, Scooter?
In case she starts nosing around again.
If she noses around again, we'll call the police then, not before. Hey, Scooter, do you have last week's earnings reports?
I gave them to you an hour ago.
You did? Ah, right. Thanks, Scooter.
I've done some research on that rabbi.
How's he look?
I think...
See you later. basically all those stories were to get over the, he now calls him Scooter.
Charles doesn't get a lot of emails, it seems. There's just a bunch of names in his inbox. Frank Lyons, John Goldwater, Claude Erden. Joey, look at this. It's like a hit list of everyone who was killed by the Countess.
So Charlie was writing about each of the victims. I knew there was something fishy about that place. Come on, let's go back there and talk to him.
What on earth do we say?
Think of something, kid. History is repeating itself, and I don't... What was that?
It looks like his inbox is being updated.
Rosangela Blackwell. That was
my name. That's my name.
That was like the 40th most dramatic email I got this week.
He just marked me. I'm next.
Look, don't worry. She might not come right away. We have time to plan.
Wow.
You killed Claude. And the others.
I did not kill. I healed them.
Cannon, we've heard this song before. Just back away, real slow-like.
I only want to help.
I think we've had about enough of your help, lady. Back off, kid. I'm ready this time.
I have to help her. Just let me help her.
Oh, yeah? Help yourself to this.
Oh, yeah. It's a fight. What do I do? Take this.
The card can't be used like that. No time. I don't know why I even bought remote controls. Don't get away.
Kid, she's here to kill you. I can handle her. Just make yourself scarce.
No.
It's too early to...
What, are you crazy?
No, I'm not leaving.
Damn it. All this ghost activity must have shorted out something. Damn it. All this... I'm not rooting through my truck.
No, I want to fight.
I don't want to get finger... I don't want... Joey, look, of course that's nothing. Auntie looks kind... I wonder what she was... My mother died in a car crash. She looks so young. My father died in a car... Looking... No time. This was the last article I wrote. It was also my very first case. Joey, are you all right?
Just peachy. Get out of here, will ya?
I guess I'll just leave.
Nishanti? You home? Nishanti? She's not in. Not that it matters. She wouldn't be able to protect me from a ghost anyway. I have no idea who lives there.
Where is she? She isn't far. I can sense her.
You think I'm telling you?
Where?
Well, I know for sure she's not through that door behind you.
I love the music for the
no place to go.
Hilarious
I can't run away
Scooby-Doo
unless
hallway
Joey comes with me, and
shenanigans.
Joey's the only thing holding her back. Come on, Rosa. Auntie did it 30 years ago, so can you. I wish you were here, Auntie. I really do.
That's far enough, sister.
Joey, leave it.
Leave it like hell.
Here, choke
Hey,
this picture.
Look at this.
Who? That's... I wanted to help her.
And look where it got you. You think anyone appreciates your help?
No. No!
Wow.
How did we end up here?
I have brought you here. You are safe now. I have saved you.
Saved me? What do you mean, saved me? What did you do? Joey, did she kill me? Am I dead?
I don't know. Lady, I suggest you start talking.
There is nothing to say. You are safe now, both of you.
My dear, you carry on so.
You. It's you. I've been looking for you for so long. Why did you leave me?
My poor host, you cast me out. You broke our bond. It's too late to repair it.
What? No, why would I do that?
Your mind is so broken that you do not remember. My, you are a mess. You don't even know your own name, Countess, indeed. Regardless, it is time for this to end.
End? Is there an end?
For you, there can be, if you let me.
I trust you, Madeline. I always will trust you.
Rosangela Blackwell, Joseph Malone, it is a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm sorry it had to be under such unpleasant circumstances.
Unpleasant is right. Who are you?
My name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was this poor soul's spirit guide. She corrupted our bond, and I'm afraid the damage to both of us was quite severe. Can you help us? Can you help us end this cycle of death?
Who are you?
As I said, my name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was a spirit guide to the woman you know as the Countess. We were bonded, much like you and your guide are, but much has changed, and time is short. Will you help us?
I know you.
I have been trying to reach you in your dreams. At long last, I am able to manifest myself here, but time is short. Will you help us?
We've got some questions first.
Yes, I'm sure you do, but time is short. Will you help us?
Yes, I'll help you. I don't have much choice. She's killed me.
Killed you? No! She left you quite unharmed. But regardless, there is no time to waste. Come with me. Now just relax.
Hey, what's the big idea? All right, you. Talk. Where are they?
The pattern. They're going to fix the pattern.
The pattern?
Talk sense, will ya?
The source. Cut off the source and the pattern will revert.
Why do I bother? Great. Trapped on another plane of existence with the Countess of Crazyville. They better know what they're doing.
Hey, what happened? How did you do that?
This is where the link originates.
Link?
The bond between your
It's the
Countess
hyperbaric
and
time
hosts.
chamber?
Part of her is trapped here. You must remove it.
Cool. All right.
Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
This bond, how do I break it?
Part of the Countess is trapped inside. You must find it and remove it.
This bond. How did the Countess break the bond between you?
She did not break the bond, but moved it. To be rid of me, she had to form a bond with someone living. Someone who could, in essence, become her guide. How she acquired this knowledge, I do not know. I only know that it was accomplished.
Who did she pass it to?
Joe Gould. It was an easy task, since his mind was already broken. Upon Gould's death, it was passed on to Joseph Mitchell.
And now Charlie Meltzer.
Yes, it must be broken if this is to end.
How did the Countess get so...
insane?
Yes.
Like you, her mind is a door to another plane of existence. By corrupting our bond, she opened that door so wide that it flooded her mind with unfathomable knowledge. She essentially has the universe inside her head, and no human mind can contain that. It broke her. She sees everything but understands nothing. If she didn't banish me to this place between worlds, I might feel more pity.
Where are we?
You have been to this plane before. You have brought many lost spirits through here.
Well, yes, but there was never a diner before.
I can understand your confusion, but it is not a real diner. It is metaphorical. As you know, there is a bond between the Countess and her current host, and the bond is represented by this diner. You will find out more inside.
Why is it represented by a diner?
The Countess used to spend lots of time in diners like these. You will find out more inside.
Did you know her when she was alive?
Of course. We spent almost 30 years together.
What was she like?
Different. Happier. She loved helping those in need. But it no longer matters. She is the one who needs help now.
Thanks, Madeline. I'm going to see what I can do.
I will be waiting right here.
For the upteenth time, I have no money for your fund.
Show some pity. At least lend us a cigarette.
Ahem. I believe we got company.
Ah. Miss, could you perhaps spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
How about that? That is pretty damn interesting.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Joseph Ferdinand Gould. I am graduate of Harvard magna cum difficultate and chairman of the board of Wheel and Woe Incorporated. In exchange for a drink, I'll recite a poem, deliver a lecture, argue a point, or take off my shoes and imitate a seagull. I prefer gin, but beer will do.
I've been hearing a lot about you lately.
My reputation precedes me.
I saw your portrait in the Minetta.
The Minetta. Yes. I'm quite famous there, you know.
I gathered.
It's all thanks to Mitchell, of course. The Joe Gould Fund filled its coffers nicely when he wrote his article.
What are you doing here?
I don't quite know myself. We've all got to be someplace. As I understand it, I was mentally linked to my old friend, the Countess. I wish I'd known. It explains everything that my work was trying to prove.
Your work?
I have had many callings. I studied the seagulls of the world and learned their language. I spent months measuring the heads of 1,000 Chippewa Indians. But before I died, I was putting to paper the most important literary work known to man, the oral history of our time. It was a compilation of the conversations of the city, overheard in bars, subways, street corners, and diners. Put together and studied properly, it would have revolutionized everything.
How would it have revolutionized everything?
We were all connected, every single one of us. But how? Think of the ramifications if we found out.
It sounds like quite an undertaking.
It was my life's work.
How did you know the Countess?
We met in a diner like this one. We'd often spend a week or two walking along the docks to discuss seagulls. She had many interesting theories on seagull linguistics. Then, one day, she disappeared. But a link had already formed between us. It's everything my oral history was trying to prove, that we are all linked.
The Countess is killing people.
Murder? No. No, I refuse to believe that. She couldn't hurt a fly.
Why is she called the Countess?
That's what she chooses to call herself. Far be it for me to tell her otherwise.
The name doesn't seem strange to you?
When you lived a life like mine, you take people at face value. Who cares about names? I once knew another fellow without a name. Called himself the Deacon.
The Deacon? You knew the Deacon?
Oh yes, he was this gloomy career drunk. One summer night while sitting in a doorway of the Bowery, he caught the scent of sulfur. He looked up and saw the devil himself standing over him. Since that night he believed he lost his soul. Not the most charitable drinking companion, if I may say so.
No, he wouldn't be.
You knew him?
Sort of.
Fancy that.
What's your connection to Joseph Mitchell?
Ah, Mitchell. My benefactor. He made me quite famous, you know. But my goodwill only extends so far.
Why's that?
A cigarette. He has them. He won't give me one. It's demeaning to have to beg for one measly cigarette.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
I'll talk to you later.
Sure. Things to do, people to see, I understand.
Mr. Gould?
She returned. Say, can you spare it?
I'm afraid.
Fair enough.
I'd like to read the oral history.
And I'd like you to, but I'm afraid it belongs to the ages now.
There was also the problem of it never existing in the first place.
Of course it existed, only not on paper. It was over 3 million words, 3 times the size of the Holy Bible. The work transcended mere parchment and ink.
What about those essays you published in the Dial?
passing fancy, nothing more.
You wrote essays?
For the now defunct Dial magazine. I still have the originals. Do you want to see?
You want a cigarette?
Yes.
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
It appears to be an essay about insanity, but the handwriting is so awful I can barely make it out. Just as well. I don't have time to read all this stuff.
Insanity is a topic of particular interest to me. Despite my theory that people with strong willpower and a sense of humor never go off their nuts, I almost have first-hand information about it. There have been times when the black mood was on me, or in me. I needed every bit of I don't know what that is. That I possess to refrain from shouting aloud or moving my hands in wild gestures that would have brought a curious crowd around me and eventually have landed me in the police station. I could very easily imagine myself locked up as a maniac. Yet all the time, the real me was not in sympathy with these impulses. It made me feel that perhaps there was a basis or truth in the old idea that insanity was caused by something eternal to the sad, forces external to the maybe mind, I don't know, such as witchcraft. Science affirmed this once. It may do so again. It seems to me likely that many who are held under observation or in detention are in just this pitiable state. They may be judged lunatics because of the unconventional antics of their outer body, with which the mind may not be in accord, and may consider absurd. The grim part of it is that, that was a challenge. I'm gonna have to go back and read that back to myself, or watch myself read that just to get a sense of what the hell he's talking about.
Here you go.
Always glad to share.
Mr. I'm afraid I'm a little... I'd like to...
Here you...
This handwriting makes my eyes water, but I think it's an essay about insanity. I don't think it's important. Here you go.
Always glad...
Hello. You're Joseph Mitchell, aren't you?
I believe you have the better of me, Miss...
Blackwell. Rosangela Blackwell.
Blackwell, huh? I might have known.
I'm sorry. I got like 4.5 hours of sleep. I'm almost out of fresh water, so I didn't make myself any coffee either. I'm a sleepy guy.
Did you know Charles Meltzer?
Yes, I did. He worked at the New Yorker back in the late 70s. He would come into my office and ask about the old days, and I was happy to tell him. I knew he would never cut it as a reporter, but he had a very keen, analytical mind. I almost forgot all about him, but it appeared a link formed between us, nonetheless. When I died, my connection to the Countess passed on to him.
You met my auntie.
Your auntie, yes. I do see a slight resemblance. I did warn her to leave well enough alone, but she was determined. Let's hope that you can do some good here.
What are you doing here?
We are echoes, leftovers, if you will. We were linked to the Countess when we were alive. When we died, part of ourselves got trapped here.
So you're not a ghost?
Not fully. I'm not sure what I am. I remember living, I remember dying, but I don't feel like Joseph Mitchell. All I know is that when I thought of death, an eternity with Joe Gould was the last thing on my mind.
What is your connection to the Countess?
I don't know. I never met the woman. Joe Gould was the one who knew her. He had a special bond with her, apparently. But somehow, he passed it. Next thing I knew, I was murdering people by writing about them. There was no choice. I had to stop writing.
I studied some of your work in journalism school.
Now that's just foolish. I was a relic, even before I died. The city I wrote about has long since evolved and changed into something completely different. But that's New York City, isn't it? Wouldn't be New York if it stayed the same year to year.
I'm sorry you had to stop writing.
So am I. But what else could I do? Let innocent people die? No, I don't regret the choice I made. Not for one moment.
Why did you write about Joe Gould?
He's a fascinating man. Intolerable company, but fascinating. He exemplified everything about New York at the time. Its artistic expression, its frustration, its joy and heartbreak. His oral history, or the idea of it, energized the work of dozens of writers and intellectuals. But the more I got to know him, the less I wanted to be around him.
Charles Meltzer is using the Countess to kill people.
By accident?
No, on purpose. He sent her after me.
Now, that's a shame. I'm aware that through my actions I killed a few people, but I could forgive myself for it, since I was unaware of what I was doing. But many times I thought to myself, I have a weapon. It's untraceable. Nobody knows about it. I could use it, but I did not. I was tempted, but I did not. Not once. You have to stop Charles. Break this link. Destroy this place. No more innocents should have to die.
For reference, I did make Death Note jokes when I played the second game, because he is the Death Note. And apparently Netflix just came out with a very bad Death Note movie, which I may have to watch because it sounds awful.
How do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
Why don't you give him a cigarette?
When you give that man a cigarette or a drink, he likes to talk. And the only subject Joe Gould likes to talk about, at length, is Joe Gould. And the only person for him to talk to is me. So, I do not give him a cigarette.
Would you give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might. But we can't leave this diner, and the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
Would you give him a
I might, if you can, but we
Can't you just...
Believe me, I've...
Did you ever read Joe Gould's oral history?
That, it never existed. Or if it did, Mr. Gould never shared it with anyone, which amounts to the same thing.
You know why I never wrote it down. People would have died.
You didn't stop telling people you were writing it, did you?
What could I say? The truth? They would have chucked me in a loony bin.
How do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
Thanks for talking, Miss.
Thank you,
Locked. I don't think those... I'm a long way from home. Mr. Gould?
Say, can you
I'm...
spare it?
I'll talk to you later.
Sure.
Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
Who are the ghosts inside?
Their names are Joseph Mitchell and Joe Gould. Both of them were unwilling spirit guides for the Countess. The echoes of them remained here after they died.
Can't you come inside with me?
I'm afraid I cannot. My bond with the Countess is gone. I cannot enter.
But I can?
You are alive. You are much stronger than I am.
Can you take me back?
Most certainly. But you must finish what you came here to do first.
Figures. This bond...
Part of the Countess is...
Thanks, Matt.
I will be...
He's on the elderly side, but his eyes look sharp and alert. That's Joe Gould. I recognize him from the portrait in the Minetta. Looks like the door to the kitchen. Mr. Mitch.
Yes.
Thanks for talking.
Thank you, Mr.
Mr.
She would say,
I'm afraid.
Barrett?
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette.
I'd like to...
Here.
This handwriting makes my eyes water, but I don't think he'll miss this. Here you go.
Always glad to share.
Wow, they foreshadowed the shit out of this with a paperclip at the very beginning. A paperclip. How clever you guys are. Oh shit.
Easy. What's that noise? That oven is... That's weird. There's a strange glow coming from inside. Hello? Is someone in there?
She comes, she comes.
Who are you?
Part of a whole. Left behind. Safe here. Leave me.
Who are you?
Part of a whole. Left behind. Safe here. Leave me.
Are you the Countess?
Countess, one of our names. Yes. I no longer live, but part of me remains. Leave me.
I need to take you out of here.
No. Safe here. Warm here. I stay in warm places. Too cold out there.
My hand goes right through it.
No. Too cold. I will survive here and save fire. Leave me.
Are you the
Count? I know. Leave me.
Well, I'm talking to an oven.
A sound idea. I'm sure it made more sense than most people I know. So this is the kitchen. Such a bare and emotionless place. Not even a bottle of ketchup.
Mr. Gould?
You return.
I'm not a big fan of this room.
Hey, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould?
I'm...
Ferret?
Does something about that oven look strange to you?
Nothing about my life has ever made sense. Why should an oven be any different?
I'd like to...
Here you...
Mr. Mitchell,
Yes.
the oven in the kitchen is talking.
Is it now?
This doesn't surprise you.
Miss, look where we are. I stopped being surprised ages ago.
Gould has left the room.
I see. Thank you for that.
Have you reconsidered giving him a cigarette?
I suppose I have been a little hard on the man. Here, I don't smoke anymore anyway. Give him the whole pack.
How do...
I'm afraid.
Thanks for talking.
Thank you, Miss.
Joseph Mitchell wanted you to have this.
Ah, nice contribution to the Joe Gould Fund.
Mr. Gould?
She returns. Say,
I'm a...
ferret?
Liking your cigarette?
It's delightful. Here, feel free to join me.
Thanks, but I don't smoke.
You might as well keep it. When a man is rich, he can afford to be generous.
I'll talk to you later.
Sure. Things to do, people to see, I understand.
Is this warm enough?
Warm. Safety. The flame will carry me. Thank you.
Oh shit.
That sounds ominous.
I can't explain it, but I have the feeling that my time in this place is ending.
I'm breaking the link. It'll all be over soon.
Over. Yes. I can't say that I ever understood any of this, but I do know one thing. Gould was right. We are connected. Every single person on the planet. It's a pattern so complex that we can't even begin to understand it. So don't try to understand it. Gould tried, and he lived a miserable life. Just live, and be happy in living. Anyhow, you best get gone. You got a job to finish.
This place is starting to fade.
That's good, right? Once this place is gone, the link is gone too. The killing will stop.
This means something to you, the killing.
She killed someone right in front of me. I want to stop that from happening again.
Imagine that. Genuine heart. Your predecessor was not graced with such compassion.
Predecessor? Do you mean Lauren? My Auntie Lauren?
We should not stay here. This place will soon cease to be.
What is she talking about? Auntie Lauren was not in favor of murder.
It's broken.
Murder
the bond
bad.
is broken. I'm free.
Way to go, Red.
My head. I understand everything.
Everything?
I hurt people.
Yes, that was you. But look, whatever happened, it's done. You can't do anything about it now. It's time for you to move on.
No, this should not have happened. He will not kill again.
Hey! It's about time you got back here. What did you guys do?
I did it, Joey. I broke the bond.
Yeah, you broke it all right, and our friend just blew.
She did not enter the white light?
No.
Oh, that is a problem. She has free will and is loose in the world. With the power she has, who knows what damage she can cause.
Great, just great. I don't know who you are, lady, and I don't care. But just leave the spook work to us, okay?
I have little choice in the matter. I am bound to this plane. What happens next is up to you.
Wait!
Let's get out of here.
Man, if I was being honest, I was kind of looking forward to the game
Little
being almost
dizzy.
over.
Careful, kid. You've never been under for that long.
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, everything's peachy. There's a killer ghost on the loose, and it's our fault.
But we broke the link. She doesn't have to kill anymore.
You want to tell her that?
Who would she want to kill anyway?
I think she's going to kill Charlie Meltzer.
Oh, him. The guy who wants me dead.
Yeah, ironic as all get out. We'll sort it out later. Let's get going.
But I want to lay on the couch.
You coming?
Hold your horses, will you? I'm coming.
It's right there. Oops, this side. So comfy. That's okay. We're this close. Oh, it's very dark out.
The door's open. This can't be good.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
You alright, dude?
We're too late.
You stay back.
Paul, what happened?
Charles, something took him. I've never seen anything like it.
What happened?
The roof. She took him to the roof.
Let's go. There was a stairway down the hall.
Did Charles really kill people?
Yes. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know.
Give me one reason why I should spare you.
Please, I'm not a killer. I had no idea you were real.
I am as real as death.
I thought it was just wishful thinking.
And just what are you wishing for now, false guide?
Hey!
Don't interfere. For over 50 years I've been a slave to false guides, but none have been more corrupt and pitiful than this one.
Wow.
Haven't you killed enough?
I was just a tool. This man is the hand that wielded it. He used it against you. You want to spare his life. I have killed countless innocents and my hands are stained with their blood. If I must kill, let it be one who deserves it. False guide, it is time to reap what you sowed.
No, please.
I think I found something of yours.
What? What is that?
It's a part of you, isn't it?
It was torn from me so long ago.
Here, take it.
I cannot. I am not the same person I once was.
Hey, we've all changed, and sometimes we just have to accept it. Now, why don't you take a hold of this and we can finish it?
You are the most guilty of all.
What?
What?
You know what you did.
Hey, get off! What are you talking about?
My death.
That was self-defense.
You must be held accountable.
Now
No.
you've done it. You might have had it bad before, but now you're on my turf.
Something is different about you. You're wrong. Everything about you is wrong.
You don't know the half of it.
It's not glowing anymore. It's a pick good for clipping. I can't touch her. Think, Rosa, think. There's gotta be something you can do. I don't think he'd want that.
To die? Ah.
Oof! Gotcha! Joey, not working.
Of course it's not. She's too strong for you. What do you think you're doing?
Trying to save your butt. I don't think he'd want that.
Oh, okay. So to switch to Joey, maybe?
Gotcha again.
Back off, kid. You can't handle this one. Get away from her.
Awesome.
No, that's not what I meant to happen. Wake up, Red. Damn it, wake up.
This place. The light. I remember.
Just head towards it.
I went through once. I was dragged back. It hurt. It hurt so much.
The link brought you back, but it's gone now. You understand? You're free. You don't have to hurt anyone anymore.
My mind is so broken. But here, everything is so clear. That man, Meltzer, he lives?
Yes, we stopped you before you could kill him.
Is that justice? I wonder. He is a murderer. He will find ways to kill again. But you are right. It is no longer my concern.
What do you mean?
Live your life. Help the lost spirits of the world. Let nothing deter you. This work is more important than you will ever know. Goodbye, and good luck.
Wake up, will ya? Wake up! I'm not spending 20 years over another hospital bed. I'm not. Get up or I'll kill you, you hear? Thank God. You okay?
Fine. She's gone.
Gone? You sure?
Yeah, she went through the light. She's gone.
Good. Then I just got one question for you. What the hell were you thinking? I thought you were... Never mind what I thought. That was really stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I only saved your life.
I don't have a life to save. You only risked your own.
Joey, I'm soaking wet. And Charles needs an ambulance. If I'm getting a lecture, I'll listen to it at home.
This isn't over.
How did the police not suspect her of anything?
No, this is crazy.
It's the only way.
Why change what isn't broken?
But it is. We can't keep blundering around like we have.
We stopped a killer ghost today. I wouldn't call that blundering.
It was pure luck. We just happened to run into her while doing something else.
So?
So think of what we could accomplish if people knew about us. People should seek us out, not the other way around.
What do you want to do? Put up a billboard in Times Square?
No. We've got a special place nowadays. A place where you can talk about all sorts of crazy things and it's accepted as normal.
What's that?
The internet.
What, that computer box? No way.
Look, I've trusted you so far, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Then trust me. Just this once.
If we end up in a padded room, I'm going to make your life a living hell. You know that.
Sure. Come on, pull up a chair. I'll show you what I have in mind.
Wow. All right. I guess that's the end of our adventure. Another good one. That is the third Blackwell game we've played, and they've all been freaking awesome. It's cool that they essentially made the last game so they could make this game, because this one had a ton of callbacks to the other one. Listen to this song for a minute. Shut up. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing the shit out of that. The last game had some cool special features. Let's do that. Yeah, the last game had a ton of like spoof tracks from the cast.
The link is gone, but I still remain. How long have I been here, trapped between worlds? The others could not help me. Perhaps this new one will. She is just beginning to come into her power. I just hope she is strong enough when the time comes.
Oh. Okay, the game closed itself. Whatever. You like the director's commentary? Yeah, I'll probably check that out later. That was great. Once again, Woven, thank you for the excellent suggestion of playing Blackwell. This has been an awesome time. The next one is Blackwell Deception. And I don't know too much about that game or what the plot of that one will be, but I do know we're going to be staying with Rosa and Joey this time around, so that'll be a good one. And there's a fifth, and I don't know if it's final. There is a fifth game after that, Blackwell Epiphany. It is the fifth and final game. And we'll be playing that. I guess we'll be playing both of those next weekend. Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for joining me, Woven. Appreciate it. I'm probably not going to stream anymore today. I may step in for a little bit more Dragon Age. We'll see. But I'm a little bit sleepy, so I'm probably going to eat some food and sleep. Woben, you enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll hope to see you soon. I got a new follower today. That was great. Thank you for Totally for the new follow. Always appreciate it.